Test, test. Okay, there we go. We got the mic going. 2 things I need to do, and we will get started. A little bit of a groggy morning this time around, but we'll be getting back up there and our grind for today. A little subtle toothache that could cause me to be a little more zoned out, but we'll see what happens. Sometimes I can ignore the pain. Need to be a little more zoned. Okay, that's how I sound. Boom. Bam, bam, pow. One more thing. Well, actually, 2 more things, technically. And there we go. Sealed the deal on there. Hit play. We have 15 minutes until the dailies, and the Atom Shop has a new item in it. Let's get started. I'm going to go turn on my fan, though, real quick. Okay, boom. We are set. Got a drink here I've never had before. I'm going to try it. Not an energy drink or anything. It's a type of fruit or plant I've never seen, but they have a drink of it. It's called sop. Superfruit sop. I think that's the name of it. Wait, it said something about my camp. That was weird. Anyways, we got 10 minutes to do our dailies. Let's see if we can do that in time. That might be difficult, but we're going to try. Ooh. That's actually good. Really good. All right. Challenges. Kill an enemy with a pistol 8 times. Collect a box of sugar bams. Don't know where that would spawn, but I do got a pistol here. We can definitely do this pistol one real quick. But 10 minutes to do my dailies might be an ouch. Might be a ouch, for real. Let's go to challenges one more time. Dailies, 9 minutes. Pick a lock. No thank you. Maybe we get something easy. Read a magazine. Easy. Box of sugar bombs. No thank you. Let's see. Craft or scrap a piece of armor. Easy. Okay. We'll go and kill some enemies here at the flooded train yard. I think we could do all of our dailies. Last night I didn't end up doing all of them, so we got 9 minutes. It's counting down. We're probably down to 8 minutes now, but I think we could get all the dailies done. That would be crazy. Because 8 minutes is a long time. It is a long time. In the grand scheme of things, it's nothing. It was like a grain of sand in the ocean, honestly. No, honestly, probably smaller than that. It's like a grain of sand to a grain of sand. 1 day is like a grain of sand, let's just be honest. Okay. I can read a magazine once we get these kills. There's no enemies here? Somebody killed him already. I need enemies. That's gonna... Oh my goodness. WesTech, take me by the hand, please. And then we just gotta scrap a piece, so I'm gonna have to do another loading screen to get back to my base. I gotta get these kills and go. Oh my goodness. And if we crash it, all these dailies are cooked. So we're starting off with a little bit of extreme measures here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, and I died too. These dailies actually might not happen. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Because I gotta loot them for a weapon so I can scrap it, and hopefully they drop a piece of armor, because I feel like that's gonna be the toughest part here. And I'm over encumbered.
Someone there?
Okay, good. That's that daily. We loot all this. All we have to do is go back to base and we're set. We can get these dailies done. Okay, that'll save some time right there. I'm actually a little bit nervous that we're not going to do our dailies. But we'll see. Hoping for the best here. A little bit different too because I'm wearing gloves. And when you wear gloves when you're used to never wearing them when you game, it definitely changes the vibe up. Okay, we do not have a piece of armor. That is not a good sign, but that will be easy. Wasn't that what the daily was? Craft or scrap a piece of power armor? Oh. Oh. Armor. Bam. Aid. Any magazine. Okay, we got a speed run. We got a speed run. All I have to do is craft a piece of power armor and we're golden. There we go. We got our dailies done. Easy dub. Whoops. Why is that not locked? Okay. At least we got our dailies done. Let me put this all away. And then we'll try to lock in a little more. I've been trying to wake up. Although I think my delivery might be here, so let's see if my breakfast is here. Yeah, I gotta answer the door real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I think I'm going to take these gloves off. I just wanted to try them on a little bit. Stretch them out. There we go. That's one glove. That's two glove. Let me open up my food I just ordered. Oh, yeah. It's nice and warm still. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yo, Cryptic. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Okay, somebody unlocked all of my stuff in here. I'm going to have to lock it back up. There we go. I just like to lock my computer up in my bedroom, and people just want to come into my bedroom for some reason. These players are crazy. What? They can't just be happy? Look, I made the bathroom public. They can shower. Even though I probably should lock that too. I should lock all my bedroom doors up. I just can have all this stuff out here. I need to clean it up out here, actually. It's getting quite bloody. Let's see here. Let's scrap all of that, actually. And this. So I got a lot of plans for today. At least for the most part. When do these dailies reset? Whoops, challenges. We got 2 minutes left. We can check the atomic shop. We can do the whatever it's called. The daily op, the atomic shop, and even though it's probably just gonna be one item in the atomic shop right now. And then maybe at some point we do some raids. I do want to try and get some Enclave events going if we see one. I don't see one active. There is some bounties too. I am close to getting all the bounties I need. I just need the Devil of Defiance. Let me see. Yeah, the Devil of Defiance is the last one we need. And then all this other stuff, I don't know how I feel about really needing to do it. Was rolling with a 15,000 yesterday and leveled up a bit. I'm at 110 now. Oh, sweet. There's more of those stink flies over there. Okay, anyways, I was testing out this armor last night because I wanted to see what it looked like, but I think it looks really cool with the jetpack. Usually I don't go for jetpacks, but I think it looks really good with this set of armor. I'm going to be wearing my Secret Service, of course, but I think it looks really cool with my other things set over it. But we have that. And I don't like using a jetpack anyways. There we go. We put the Secret Service on. The other armor looks cooler just base as it is, but I like the attachments and stuff I got for this. Let's go Technician. Morning, Darkside. Damn, like how many hours in the game for level 15,000? Unreal. I mean, if they just spent 1 month grinding without stopping on like something crazy on like a double XP weekend, it could be possible. But then again, if you play each and every season and then you just do like WesTech for every season of this game, you could also be at that level casually. This game's been out for a long time, so I mean, it's not too bad. Honestly, with the amount I've played this game, I'm surprised I'm not just level 1000, because I make too many new characters, honestly. I'm going to try not to do that this time around. Yo, Danny! Good morning, good morning. Just going to drop this. Something's wrong with my carry weight. Am I crazy? Look how... I'm like minus 100 carry weight. Pulled max XP from the snake yesterday and leveled the scoreboard by 18 levels within an hour. That's crazy. Oh, it's double XP weekend right now too, isn't it? Yeah. That's cool. Maybe I have stuff in my inventory I don't realize. Let's see. Double XP and raids are OP. I'm gonna have to go try it out, actually. Let me see if I can start a raid team. Let me see. Raids. It's way more polished now than it was at the release of 76 and Cyberpunk aged like fine wine. I mean, if you throw No Man's Sky in there, it makes it age more like a fine, like a fine painting, because like No Man's Sky aged like fine wine. But if you take No Man's Sky out of the picture, yeah, those two games age like fine wine. But that like came to mind when I heard that, because I was like, well, I feel like No Man's Sky is the perfect example of aging like fine wine. But I feel like that is just an outlier. Like they did such a crazy job for that. Why? Where's my carry weight at? Am I not wearing a backpack? Wait a minute. I'm not wearing a backpack, am I? Let's see. I also bought this backpack. That's quite nice. This is the one Atari uses. Parachute backpack. I like that it's flat. I wish that this one was flat like that. But that's what my problem was. I didn't have that. I'm gonna server hop. I'm gonna server hop into Atari's world. And my toothache is definitely going to bother me today. At least subtly. I mean, turn the Bluetooth off on my soundboard. If it connects to anybody's phone in here and they're playing something weird, that'd be horrible. I want to leave my chicken nice and open, but it conceals the heat in there if I keep it closed, actually. I don't know. I like to host if I'm doing a raid team. I don't like it when I join randoms now, or random raid teams I see, because I always like if it's just like a complete random to the server. Like if I'm joining like somebody from chat, that's fine. But if it's just a random guy in the server, I just don't want him kicking everybody randomly. Because I kind of like having the person in that like messes it up 10 times until they understand. This one girl I was playing with yesterday, I kid you not, I swear she was gaslighting me. She had gas for the second step, right? But in the crystal area, she was blowing up all the big crystals and going crazy. She did it like 3 times in a row. And one of the steps with the Enclave like guys in power armor, she was just spamming them, wondering why they had like infinite health and didn't know about the generators. But she's higher level than me and has the gasoline to make the second step early. I'm like, is she gaslighting me? We kept her in there, even through the suffering of her messing it up a bit. And she finally kind of caught on. I was actually like, okay. So she was new. It was just confused me because I'm just like, she's higher level than me and has the gas. She should know what's going on. But eventually she caught on and actually started getting better at it. That's why I don't like to kick people like that, because they could get better. They need to learn. And me helping that person learn, if I ever get them on my team again, is because if everybody just starts kicking people for not knowing what they're doing, then there's going to be a bunch of people not knowing what they're doing, versus if you like help them out. Yeah, she jumped up and let us do our thing. Yeah. But I was like distraught because I was just like, what? Like that made we almost didn't do the crystals because we had a full death claw with every crystal pretty much broken, but we ended up getting through it. Atari clutched, and then I think at one point one of the randoms that was with us clutched as well. The Atari comes in clutch for a lot of those actually. Oh, there's where the store is. Put so much stuff up here. The dentist also works wonders on the toothache. Beeswax candle. I will go right. This guy only had plans. Never mind. Beeswax candle. You know what? Motorized butter churn. I don't know what that is. Suitcase orange. Suitcase red. If I had enough, I'd buy it because I don't know what it is. I need to go to the dentist really bad, actually. I got an exposed nerve on one of my teeth right now because like it like fractured. Like the tooth itself fractured on something. And so like it needs to be filled in. And if I don't like make sure it's thoroughly cleaned, it will be horrifying. Because when I was in high school, I had an exposed nerve on one of my teeth that like swelled up, and so if I bit down, it would push on it, and I'd chew gum a lot, right? And if it went over to that side with the exposed nerve and I bit down on it, my vision would go black from the core. Like if you're looking out in the distance, the middle of your eyes and then out would just all go black when I bit down on it. It was just the craziest type of blackout. Because it's like your eyes are open and you're so used to just like the edges of your eyes closing down to blackout. No, it blacked out from the core and went out. It was crazy. Nothing hurt worse than that. I had that for like 3 years that I had to suffer with because I couldn't get a dentist. There's no dentist in my area. If I want to go to a dentist, I have to go like 24 miles out. Honestly, no. Actually, probably double that. I have to go like 60 miles to any dentist. That's the problem. And the hospitals are like doctor's office that where I live have no equipment. So they basically are just like, yeah, we can't do anything. You need to go there. And it's just like, okay. They are good for if you need an antibiotic if you have an infection though where I live. But like, that's about it. And the nearest normal hospital is known for killing people. And like a lot of people that go there, they like, because they get, I think they get some kind of check for it. They're kind of known for killing people, which is horrible. And then so I have to go even further to go to a hospital that will actually care for you and take care of you. And it's like, it's a horrible situation from like where I live. So like that kind of just sucks. But I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Also, I've done a few things. Oh, I got the Elder's fart or whatever the heck that gun is everyone cries about. Let me see. Yeah, I got this one. What the killer dentist? No, the dentists are fine. It's the actual hospital for like, for other things that's deadly. Which is crazy. Yeah, the Elder's mark. Right here. Have some crazy stuff over there. Yeah, exactly. We do. And on top of that, I live in the murder capital. Everyone's always going missing and dying here. So, or at least that's what they call my town. All right, but I did do some things though. I have actually upgraded my reflecting armor. And it's actually, it works here. I figured out what I didn't have. And it was just a vampiric weapon to keep myself going. So I can actually reflect this now and solo this boss if I ever needed to. I also soloed the power armor trio earlier, because when you do the power armor trio solo, the robots only attack 2 sides. You can either get A and B or A and C. Just any combo, just 2 of them will always be attacked. And I soloed all 3 power armor guys. So that was nice. So I can solo this first one. I can solo the 3rd and 4th step. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 steps to this, right? I can solo this one. Skip the second one. I can solo the next 2. And then the snake and the second phase are the only ones I'm a little iffy about. I'm sure I could solo the snake. I've kind of figured out how to not die in it now. I figured out the pattern I need to do. But like... I'm getting stronger is what I'm saying. I can solo this without reflective. I use perk cards, but it's even stronger with reflective. Oh, my reflective would be better too if I had a limb damage gun. Do I have one? Bolts explode, 3 intelligence. I just kept that because it was perfect rolls on that. Oh, I should just put limb damage on my vampiric weapon. Hold on. This one. Yeah. I gotta go check something. Hopefully they don't start it because I want to make sure I have this. Yo, Miss Squid, what's going on? Good morning. My groggy morning's starting to go away. Sweet. I just realized I'm starting to feel less groggy this morning. Where is the weapon bench? Yes, this one right here. Oh yeah, we're gonna go crazy here in a second. That was the last thing I need for my build right here. Some limb damage. Crippling. Now, without rapid fire, though, I won't heal as fast, but it will make me break him faster. So, rapid fire if I'm solo. With a group, I just need the other thing. Oh my goodness, I need a fusion core, too. These poor guys are just like, why aren't we starting it? But that gives time for Atari to get in here. Actually, you know what? I appreciate my teammates here waiting. That is so nice, actually, because sometimes some teammates will push. Like, I understand if you wait a certain amount of time, like, there's like a certain amount of time where it's like, okay, go ahead and start it. You know what I mean? Let's not waste too much time. But these guys actually are very patient. Okay, now we're powered on. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Is everybody together? Looks like Big Dog's got to get in his power armor. Oh, yeah, those. Mystery head bobblehead.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm ready now. I can slap.
Component malfunction. Recalibrating.
About 4, so we good? Okay. But if I pop my leader bobblehead, another 5%, we're gonna get so much XP today. I forgot about the doubles. He's not attacking me though. That's the only thing. But if he does attack me, yeah. Only if it was double rewards on the raid too, that would be crazy. Ooh, secret agent. I mean, I've been getting a lot of 4-star rewards from this lately, so that was almost 40k XP just on the first one. That's easy, and you get progressively more with each phase you do. Yeah, we're gonna hit some levels tonight. Even though I don't really care to level up, to be honest, at this point. But it's still gonna be a lot of fun leveling up. Oh, also, I can do this. I made this rifle right here. So now I can be like P-Tech. Although, I was guarding once with it, and it stopped doing its ability, and we were cooked. That low level's gonna shoot outer space with that XP. Oh yeah, he's already level 49. He'll be level 100 by the first raid we do here. That'd be hilarious, actually. That's why it's even better to have the low level with us, because then we can really see how much XP pops. Okay, the low level doesn't really need to be ready.
Low fuel, drilling suspended. Please add fuel to resume operation.
I still like standing right here. I don't know why I like this, but I like standing right here. That one did not get stunned. That's a little bit crazy. I can't switch to third person for some reason. There we go. I don't really know the strat. I still do the strat I would usually do with my other gun here. Oh, I wanted to put faster reload on this thing instead. That was the only problem. Yeah. I forgot to do that. I'm still trying to hone this phase in. But I've been making some great strides to... Because I was like, if I'm going to be high level... If this is going to level me up like this, I need to start acting like it, so I need to get some gear together to be able to do stuff a little better. Well, now that I got my other stuff situated, now I can work on these alternate stuff. Because I wanted to make sure I got the stuff I like done first, like my flamer, optimizing it, my perks and armor to how I want to optimize it, and then I was going to start spreading my wings. And that's what this is right here. Being very selective about the stuff I break or keep. I'm gonna try to coax that low level out there. Also, you are able to survive that guy out there now. I've been noticing that a lot more. It's a lot survivable to that one tap guy. Oh, the level 49 died. He shouldn't have helped defend. The one thing he doesn't have is damage. Oh, I thought I stopped shooting early on that one. I won't lie. If I watch on my health properly here. What's cool is the shock effect actually aggroes them onto you as well. So you kind of don't have to worry about them going to it. Good morning, United Stations. Here's stations. I like that. And if I got the energy for it tonight, we'll be streaming. We'll still be streaming at this time tomorrow. We'll see what happens, though. I'm a little more tired today. At least I can tell I am from waking up this morning, but we'll see. Things can change. You do too much, bro. The grind. I dedicate my weekends to the grind, so. Alright, let's see here. What about all the ladies waiting on you? They can wait. Oh, that's just me, a me problem. Got it, yeah. That's like something you worry more about in your 30s. I'm at the age where it's like, that doesn't really matter right now. But it matters to me right now. At the same time. Oh! I died because oh, everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. Never mind. Everybody was dead. I don't know how long I've been defending. I am 39, correct? Ah, I get it, yeah. I would say at least the relationship advice I'd give to people that are like younger, like if you're like all the way up to about like maybe 28, relationships don't like you can have relationships if that's something that matters to you, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter at that point because you have college, you have like trying to work and build on your career. There's nothing wrong with getting in there and getting married like really soon and stuff like that, but realistically, it's not. You have a lot of time there. If you find somebody, go for it. Don't let them pass. But like, realistically, it's not like a real huge thing. At least for guys, I guess. Like if you're planning to have kids, if you're planning to have kids and you're a girl, it's a little bit harder because when you get older, you might actually have a harder time having a baby. But like for guys, like you can kind of just wait until you're in the 30s, really. At least as far as that's concerned. I'm not the best with that kind of advice, I won't lie. I've only been in like 8 or 9 relationships. It's never been something, at least when I was younger, it never was something that really interested me. But as of right now, I'm happy. I got who I need. We're the first generation of gamers. No kids, no marriage. I'm too rich. I'm not giving half my shit away. Well, I mean, if you value money more than, like, you know, a family, then that's fine. But if you find the right person, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. You give your life for them, so... If you find some hooker off the street, of course they're gonna cheat on you and take half your shit, but if you find somebody actually good and you like have standards with who you find, you're fine. I mean, bad things still could happen, yeah. But if you find the right person, you'll be fine. You haven't found the right one, I suppose, yeah. Because the right one, you won't have to worry about none of that. Not even for a second. If anything, you'd want them to have your stuff at that point. Then again, I'm still not the best to talk about relationships, but I feel like I'm pretty wise sometimes, but I know that I don't have the experience to really say too much. But I've seen a lot of stuff, so I understand a lot. I had to lock in a little bit here because I need to make sure that I was paying attention to who's dying, who's not. I realized I wasn't paying attention at all. I kind of I was like, uh-oh, my health bar. Okay, there we go. You do you, bro. The right one will come to you. Yeah. I'm 57. I've been there, done that. Regarding marriage and kids, now I'm happy single grandmother. Yeah, that's awesome. Uh-oh.
Warning. Hostile presence approaching critical level.
Oh, I'm running low on ammo though, so if we fell this too much, I won't be able to guard no more. That's the only problem, is I have a bunch of different ammo types. I don't craft ammo, I just earn it in these, and I haven't really spent time to stock up. But it only takes about like 1,000-ish ammo per one of these, so... I mean, I should be fine for the rest of this round as long as we get the gas. Also, I feel like a lot of people that are out there on the hunt for a relationship, it's kind of like that saying where if you go into a grocery store hungry, you won't know what to shop for because you're just too hungry that you just want to eat something. A lot of people do that. And so their standards get lowered. And a bunch of other stuff. You kind of start blinding yourself to things that you should probably would have noticed if you were going in at the right time. I mean, worst case scenario, I can defend with my flamethrower just fine. But, like, look at that. We're at the 5-minute mark, and I'm defending. There's nothing here, actually. Well, this is my chance. I shouldn't have done it. I heard some of them show up. Oh, no, I'm fine. We rockin'. You see that? I got a piece of gas to help us. Team spirit right there. I always eyeball that one. So that's one that's not common that gets grabbed. Yeah! It's turbo defense here. Don't miss a second. Got back just in time. That's another thing. I feel like a lot of people don't use everything they can. Like, when I defend, I'll use my body as a meat shield. I don't care. I'll die for protection. Why do this event? Is it the best event? It's the only one that gives you 4-star legendary mods and stuff, and it gives you the most amount of XP in the entire game. And it gives you a decent amount of ammo each time you complete it. And so, it gives you unique rewards you only get from here. And tons of XP. You'll see, once we beat the snake, I'll probably get like 200k XP and level up like 40 times. Well, maybe not like 40 times, but still, it'd be a lot. I might level up like 10. That low level, see how he's level 49? If we get all the gas in here, just watch how many levels he gets. It'll be crazy. We just need one more. Go, Atari, go. I believe. I mean, worst case scenario, though, we have the low level in here. Right? So, like, I say get into the raid, because there's a lot of stuff you can do to support without having to do any damage. Like Atari right now, he's just strictly running out there, getting gas, coming back. That would be perfect. You'd have to watch out for the one-tapper. Then, what's the first phase? The first phase, as long as you get the robot to look at you so people can shoot the weak spot on its back, easy dub right there. The third phase, if you just guard a generator because you can't do damage to the other guys, that's fine too, but you can do stealth attacks on them, do some good damage. Then the fourth phase, that doesn't even require weapon damage. You're blowing up crystals to break the enemies, easy. But the boss at the very end would be the hardest one to do with the team, so you'd probably want to bring in a weapon to weaken them. But look, he's level 49, and he's level 58. He went from 49 to 58 from that. 130,000 XP. I'm out of ammo, though. Ran my ass off, glad it worked out. Getting nearly 100 XP and 100... Wait, let me reread that. I'm getting nearly 100k XP in WesTech each run. 4k each mutant. That's not bad. Ran my ass off, glad it worked out. But see, the difference is you get 100k XP on this for double XP right now per a phase, which can be fast if the team works together well. But unlike WesTech, this place you actually get all of the 4-star mods and stuff while grinding. So that would be the biggest difference, is you're actually getting like gear as well. Because if you just, I mean, if you're trying to get the battle pass, it doesn't really matter. But if you need gear, need 4 stars, I would say grind this. But if you don't really care about gear, 4 stars, and like the unique loot that you can get in here, then WesTech might just be an easy, simple solo thing to do. With that bonus, the bonus loots and stuff you get in here. I will say I admire the Elder's Mark for the snake boss fight, because I don't have a ranged weapon that does good damage. And I've noticed, I've tested something actually. This Elder's Mark on those the power armor guys isn't as good as the DPS of my plasma Enclave. It has a fast fire rate. It pretty much does the same thing as my optimized Enclave plasma gun, but this one right here hits harder on those guys than this gun, but this gun hits harder on the snake boss. And so I'll use it for that, because I needed a ranged weapon anyways for that kind of stuff. So because I went through and I just used the Elder's Mark through each phase, and then I used just that on each phase, and it just looked like the The plasma flamer just does a bit more because it does the energy damage as well. And so it goes against their defenses a little better, I believe. I don't know. I've been noticing what I like. But, you know, the other one has range. That's the main factor of the other one. And you know what? Maybe the robot boss at the beginning, it's kind of 50-50. I feel like the lower DPS, or it has a fast fire rate, yeah, so it keeps up with the flamer, but the flamer has a fast fire, a mostly fast fire rate with good heavy damage, so it's like pretty close. Are the energy weapons better against power armor users? I don't know. It depends on the power armor. It's just that this energy gun does both. So it does ballistic and energy because it's plasma. And so it definitely it does the trick for going against both defenses.
System access restored. Routine security scan initiated. Scan complete. Unauthorized personnel detected. Command center compromised. System detects insufficient countermeasures. Pursuing emergency security protocols. Stand by.
And also I soloed all 3 of these guys with my flamer too, which was really fun. I use a bow with explosive legendary AoE mod. Hit most everything. Honestly, if you get the 4-star electricianers with your bow, you could defend that second phase I did really easily. Because every time you fire that bow, it stuns them.
Shield generator online.
So your bow could be super good for that. Okay, he's running over to that one. Okay. Now, this is the only one that can kill me when I'm not in power armor, because he stuns me and then slaps me again.
Shield generators offline. Security is now vulnerable.
Yep, he got smoked right here. Oh, I wasn't going for headshots. That sucks. Quad plasma gun. Honestly, this right here, this plasma gun with limb damage on it and vampiric, that'd be really good to solo that boss as well, the first one. Executioners. Double barrel. Let's scrap all of this. And you know what? I think the new dailies just came in. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. This is the crystal step anyways. I'll come in here and take a look at the atomic shop and stuff, because it should be all new right now. Well, not the entire atomic shop. It's not like it's the weekly, but... let's see. I'm hoping something good's in here for today. I am thinking about getting another... Oh, what is this? Let's see. So it's the black version of the red or Blood Raider armor I had. That's a cool bow right there. Look at the outfit he's wearing too. A skeleton bone bow. It almost reminds me of the dragon bone bow, but like the hand on the top. That's actually kind of cool. Little skulls. What was this? Some nasty hospital stuff? That'd look cool in an Enclave base, actually, a little bit. In a little hospital area. That's a weird sheepscotch thing. What is this? It could be worse. It's just laser guns. Laser gun skin in there. What is this? Buy and sell. Open. Oh, it's kind of nice. The Enclave kit is in here. The Enclave kit I have. That's crazy. I've actually never seen it show up in the store naturally like that before. A bowling alley? Oh, I kind of like that. What's this? That's insane. I might have died. Somebody blew up my crystal and killed me. I think. Okay, that's the only new pack right now. I think. And there's a skin for the... for the whatever, the pepper shaker. A goofy looking skin, honestly. I don't really see anything though I want. That's the only problem. Medical rescue? No, so it's really just these new items. I kind of like the power armor skin for this one, for the excavator. That is nice. What was this? Raider Waster? Interesting. Okay, so I am alive. Cool. Looks like it's just Atari, so I should probably jump down and assist. Oh, why is he aggroed on me? Well, let me just... We switched sides. That's funny. Let me come over towards the Atari. I can't tell if we're hitting him because he's frozen or something. Okay. Did I break it early? I can't tell. Okay, at least he's cooked. Maybe he was aggroed on you while you were AFK. I mean, it was just not moving there for a moment. Oh crap, there goes another piece of my armor. Yeah, this could be deadly for me. This could be deadly for me, but I'm going to try to do this. Oops. Oh boy. Sometimes my jump isn't as high as it should be. And I have that perk for players that have mutations on our team, and I know they got mutations. I wanted to repair my armor if I got up there, but I guess I can't. I can't get up there for some reason. Oh, I also redid my Gauss minigun. A little bit. I don't think I put the legendaries on it yet. Where is it? I got the pentabarrel and the electrical damage. But it's 2 shots, so it shoots 3 bullets at once now, which is kind of crazy. Three pieces of my armor are busted. I think that's alive up there. No, I could be wrong. Just you, and the cockroach. I'm gonna hold this and get ammo for it. Why not? Oh, I kind of need to make sure I get energy ammo so I can defend later. Maybe I can just break it by meleeing it. Oh, of course that one survived. That's crazy. It was in the range, too. It should have been. It just needs one more hit of whatever it is. Okay, I'll use this time to repair my armor. Let's see. Bam. 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 Alright, now watch. He's going to go from level 69. Unless that was what he leveled up to 80. That's crazy. 69 to 80? That's 11 levels, right? But when we get to the snake, that's where the huge XP comes in. Although I might be getting more XP than the low level because I have more intelligence plus other stuff. That's cool. A snow ghillie suit, but there's no snow in this game. He looks like a Bionicle. It looks like an old gen Bionicle in that. You know those like snowy ones? Or was it Bionicle? It was Bionicle. I've never seen that before. Yo, chill out, chill out. Let me see. Let me check you out. Let me check you out. Let me check you out. That is like an old school Bionicle for real. That's actually kind of crazy. I think I like that. Okay, let's grab my weak gun. Where is it? Weak shot. Did I actually say the names? Yeah, weak shot. Limitless defense is what I called that one. I did make this for fun, just when I'm running around, because everyone told me to get one. It's alright. It's alright, but it's just like, it does a lot of damage for if you just want to one-tap easy enemies. Maybe if you did a crit build with it, maybe it's interesting, but I don't do crit. That's not something I'm going to incorporate into my build. I actually don't know which one I think does more damage between my Elder's Mark and my my Plasma Caster. Because my Plasma Caster does like 4k damage at eye shot versus the other one doesn't do 4k damage. But you know, it does a constant, so it looks like it does a lot. So we'll use it. So what I figured out is if I just do this on that spot, I'll never die. Ooh, 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 ooh. I do think the Plasma Caster holds up quite well. I mean, it's like 6k damage a shot. Give or take. If I get its 4-star. Because the Plasma Caster would really be crazy with the polished on it, honestly. But I want to use it for other bosses, so I'm thinking weak spot. But like polished on it would be insane. I keep getting the Fixer a lot recently. He's level 91. He almost made it to level 100 from one raid. From one raid, he's almost level 100. And that's with whatever points he has into stuff. He didn't have the Mothman XP boost. He probably didn't have anything else other than the lunch boxes. He probably doesn't even have high intelligence. 300 XP on that. Capped it. Wait, does it only cap at 300k? Hold on, I got to go back in the stream and see. Because I did not pay attention to the number that popped up. Oh, I did not max it. I got 260,000. What if they make the next raid even harder, but they have, like, you know how they have legendary perks? What if they had one that was, instead of on the top of your screen you go up to, one on the bottom or something? Or you go to legendary perks, and then there's another one if you go up and it goes to raid perks. And they're specifically only active in the raid because the second raid is so hard, so you have to grind the first one to get the raid perk cards to be strong enough to do the second one. That'd be interesting. But you could do the second one to get the raid perk cards. I don't know. Maybe that'd be a bad idea. But it would be interesting to have a little more in-game aspect to that. Oh, is the gold shop cheap right now? I just realized I don't have much energy ammo. Maybe if we beat this boss right here,
This is an automated
I can get enough energy ammo if I switch to it.
Progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
I have to switch to this gun manually. Yeah, that low level's 91 now. That's crazy. But gold should be cheap right now, right? I mean, not gold, the legendary scripts. Oh, there's an Enclave event. Oh, I'm not in the right power armor, I just realized. Let me switch out of that. Oh, there is a strategy I thought about for the defense step. What if I just got a bunch of power armor chassis and then, like, lined them up so it just defended it? Because the mole miners are pretty wide. If I just lined up a thing of power armors, could I just sit there and defend if I just keep replacing the power armors down? I bet I could. I bet you could just make a huge wall defense of power armors. That'd be kind of crazy, actually. Yo, Dylan, good morning. Ooh, ow. I don't want to leave, because like, since I came in here and Maverick's in here, I don't want him to solo it without me if I ran over there, but also, I wonder if that low level's going to come in here. You just wondering if you got any tips on farming Enclave mods? I mean, all I know is if you server hop and you go between Watoga Station and Watoga Shopping Plaza, you can buy Enclave mods from them occasionally, and then just doing every Enclave event you see. It's like there's an Enclave event here. That'd be the best thing. I know that when I went to my private server, since nobody's touched that one, because the shops are public, so like, if you buy the Enclave mod out of here, you just took a chance from somebody else getting an Enclave mod, so if multiple people are grinding those, that can happen, but if you server hop, you can eventually find one. But your private server could be really good just to check those shops out, and then if you do the Enclave events. Now, occasionally, I have seen it before, if you go into the White Springs bunker down in the Enclave place, it can have the Enclave Flamer as a rifle in there for sale. If you just need a base Enclave rifle, go in there, but I recommend just doing Enclave events and hopping these two stores. So as you server hop those stores, look for an event, go to the event, and then server hop, go to the two stores first, and then, I don't know. It's better that way, I think. You can kind of get into the flow of things. Okay, everyone's been in here and ready.
Unauthorized personnel detected. Activate.
That'd be the best tip I would say, other than like maybe buying it off a player, but that's going to be extortion because it's so sought after.
Component malfunction. Recalibrating.
Wait, there's a lot of comments that showed up that I didn't see. What's the private... Wait, what's the thing of private server? It's basically nobody's touched the market on if you have Fallout First for the private server. And so if you go in there, it should have like... It could have an Enclave Flamer in there that no one's bought. Because no one's able to join your private unless you invite them, so... But if you invite someone to your private server and they go check out your market, they might be able to go and get it. There we go. I want to see him hit level 100 right here. I do. Oh, I didn't even check my rewards. Didn't get that much XP that time. Oops, let's see. Did I get anything in my notes? Oh, right in between MS. Let's go to new. Let's see. Did I get anything crazy? Generating. If I got a 4-star, I don't know if I got it now. That's the problem. Because if it just have got shoved in with my other mods. Let's just see. Do I have anything crazy in here? Repelling, miasma, pounder. I do have a lot. I think I might have got one. Is server hopping between my friends the best method? Yeah, if you want to server hop faster, because if you just go to one of your friends, you can immediately server hop directly instead of like, you know, you kind of cut out the middleman of going to the main menu. It still takes you to the main menu, but it's immediately putting you in one. But occasionally just random server hops are good too, because You never know which server is the lucky one that has it. But just like, okay, this is the problem. You can server hop to each one of your friends one time, and once you run out of friends, you're going to have to naturally do it because if you server hop again, it doesn't reset the store because it's a public store. All of the server stores reset like every day. So they just reset just a couple minutes ago. So right now is the best time actually to go in there and try to do that. Do I have enough ammo to... You know what? If I defend with my flamethrower first, save this for when we get to the 5-minute mark, we'll be set. That actually might be the strat. That's going to definitely be the strat, actually. Let me get out of this power armor. Because that way I can conserve the energy ammo. I actually might even start building ammo if that's the case. And if I can build up a stockpile, we'll be set. So I can easily defend the first, at least if I did 3 minutes minimum with the flamer. His little level in his little outfit, he's just got some jeans and a jacket. That was kind of funny. Oh, Atari just gave me the hookup though. Hold on. I'm gonna make this last too. I'll be conservative. I'll do the first 2 minutes with the flamer because I guarantee nothing will even touch it for the first 2 minutes, and then I'll switch over to this like a minute early, and then we'll easily defend this. Okay, everybody I think is ready. Thank you, Atari. That's definitely that right there will definitely keep us in the victory line right there. I'll make sure it goes to a good cause. There we go. Wait a minute. I was thinking the low level was running in. Did the low level run in? He left! He crashed! Oh, that sucks. Because it didn't say he left, so he fully just crashed right there. Okay, I need to make sure I keep an eye on the timer up there, because at 2 minutes, no matter what, I'm going to switch to the other one to make sure we have the best chances here. It's actually not a bad idea to conserve ammo that way, because I have plenty of plasma. Oh, he left the team. He full crashed. Like, hard. He's not gonna... We lost our level 91! And I don't think he's coming back because none of us knew him. He just randomly joined in for the levels. Oh, we got another free spot open, I guess. Also, that way, if anyone dies... Well, I guess if anyone does die early, I can still defend infinitely with that other gun.
Caution. Increased hostile
Okay. Increased hostiles. You can invite him from recents. Unless his internet got turned off completely. But I can try. Oh no, I can't. I can add him as a friend. That'd be best I could do. Plus Maverick knows him. Oh, somebody. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I got excited when I saw level 1000 zone. It doesn't mean anything. I always forget. I mean, I guess it does though, because it still does mean they put the time to grind. But I've seen level 1500 since like 5 years ago, so. Okay, rip the whole level then, yeah. Oh, that was my time to run in there. I just realized. Let's go. 3 can sound in each other, so yeah, there should be an open area on both sides.
Approaching critical.
You've seen level 2000 struggle? Yeah, especially, I mean, if you join this game now, like if you haven't played for 5 years like I have, with all the new perk cards, changes and stuff like that, and new items and gear that you can get, level doesn't really matter. You still would have to grind quite a bit to rebuild yourself and get adjusted to the new stuff, so. Level only kind of matters at a certain point. Like, if you're level 100, at least you got the beginner gear in, so like, you're equal. But at certain levels, it's just like, you kind of have to just, if you're not built up properly, I don't know what I'm saying. Because when I was, when I first, like just like a couple days ago, or like whenever it is I started coming back to this, I did decent damage still from the stuff I had, but it needed to be re-optimized because they took away all my perk cards. I'm a good defender now, look! I'm a good defender now. I wasn't over encumbered. Okay, they died. So I can't even sprint right now. Dare I even try? All the easy gas is gone. I'm over encumbered in this set of power armor. That's the only thing, at least as of right now. I shouldn't be if I optimized everything. I could have probably carried this through if I optimized my carry weight. I should have had it optimized. Mr. Bubba, read my last comment? Okay, let me see. I think I've been missing some things. Hi, Bubba. Little tip for the drill. The perk generator, grenader, and perception double the range of the area and explosion from the electrician mod. Okay. That's a special tip from P-Tech himself. That's the whole reason I'm using this gun. The knowledge of P-Tech. Wait, let me check everything real quick too. My server hopped 3 train stations and for 2 days before I found the flamer mod. But you gotta check you have to check the other shop that outside of the train station that's there as well. At least back in the day when I played, I guess I was probably back then there was like maybe 3 people looking for these flamers, and so I was able to get one every 2 hours. But maybe it's things have changed now. I feel like a lot more people are searching. Invite from recent. I've struggled. Or seen 2,000 struggled. I've aggroed. Niagara. Sometimes now you can take 1 hit, but being able to take 1 hit in the future is huge, man. I didn't touch any of that. Okay, let's see. I need to go to my misc. My scrap kits. Goodbye. My basic repair kits. Goodbye. Oops. Well, you know what? Maybe that helps me. Is that level 1000 in here? Aid. I need the intert. The intert stuff. Where's it at? Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, the perk, the Grenader perk. And you said perception? I should have it. Grenader. Okay. It takes 2. I'll take off Tank Killer for it because it's about the stun. Okay. And then that other guy, I think, crashed? No, they completely disappeared. Makes boy Alex is here. He could join up on the team if he wanted to, getting in these raids. Oh, is that the Brotherhood of Steel armor? It looks good with the Union camo, actually. I'd like to take the Brotherhood armor like that and get an Enclave paint for it. Honestly, I think that helmet would look really cool with the version I'm doing. I don't really see it very often, since you can't really get it anymore. But I have that on my my other character, at least the whole suit. I think this level, whatever he is AFK.
Low fuel, drilling suspended. Please add fuel.
If he dies, he dies. Oh no, is my gun not working? Sometimes the legendary effect doesn't work. Oh no. Oh no, I don't know how to fix that. I've tried fixing it before, it never worked. At least until it was too late. He's level 1500. Is this his first time he's ever seen this? Because he is not pushing in. You know what? You know what? He can defend. He's level 1500. Let him have his time to shine. Let him have his time to shine. If he screws this up, it's not my fault. He has to know that he's a failure. That's what we're doing right now. I mean, I honestly, if he succeeds, I'm succeeding too, but I just like he has to know that there's gotta be sacrifices. He might be able to do it though. The explosive on that could stun him, but I think that he's gonna fail horribly, and like I know his downfall's coming. And if he wants to, he has to prove it to himself that he's a failure first. That's literally what has to happen here. It happens to the best of us sometimes, but you know what? It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. That's me whining at my teammate. Equip and disequip from the Pip-Boy when it's bugged to solve? Okay. I had a feeling P-Tech would know. He uses it a lot. But earlier that happened when I was defending. He left! That dirty snake! All he had to do was be one of the runners. That filthy snake. That's why... Okay, anybody that's over level 1000 is getting kicked. If you're level 20, you're welcome to the team. But if you're over level 1000, then you're cooked. We hate level 1000s. Honestly, I should have dropped the toxic mod for him because that's what he was. Oh my days. He got embarrassed that he couldn't defend. He got embarrassed that he couldn't defend and left. That's what happened. He thought he was going to come in here and be a sweat. I even, you know what probably played factor into it? Me sitting here and looking at him in the eyes first, and then slowly walking back. That is what did it for his embarrassment there. I mean, me and Ataru could do it because I can defend indefinitely, but I think we need one more teammate just to so we can conserve some of this ammo, because it is a finite resource right now. But that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna go crazy. Mixed boy Alex, he can join our team and come in here. No, it looks like they might be doing something else. Okay, let's server hop. Let's server hop. That's crazy. He comes in here, fells the defense, and I can't even. That's so goofy. It wasn't even a crash. It was like he specifically left the game. That's crazy. Please do something else than Fallout, please. I'm sorry, Aroni, the Fallout grind. No one shows up to my, not very many people are showing up to my, like, Roblox one anymore, so. That one's getting removed for a little bit of time here. Ronnie's dying. It's funny. Let me see. After about 2,400 hours, I have too much knowledge. I feel that. 20 servers so far while I was on this stream. I'm dying. Let's try this once. I defend with the crossbow. I want to see what happens. Okay, let's try it. I mean, I server hopped before I read that, but let's try it. That sounds like it could be nice. Not even Roblox. I want any other game. Beckett, you messed with the wrong X-Raider distinguishing. Actually, there is something else I'm going to do soon, Aroni. I am going to be playing Resident Evil 4 in VR. And potentially Requiem when it comes out. So I will be playing those. But then I'll be playing more Fallout after that. Oh, I haven't done the daily ops yet. You know what? I'm going to quickly hop into this daily ops team. And try to get that out of the way. I might as well, right? I could get some more energy ammo too. But then I'm abandoning this team so fast for the raid. I think his crossbow is going to annihilate the raid though. It's going to do good. Let me switch to the other gun I got. That's energy. You know what? Let's use this one. This one's kind of fun to use sometimes. I got a laser rifle that had cool legendaries on it, so I decided to make this one. I did put the 4-star pyro on it because it lights them on fire, but its fire rate's so slow that the first shot doesn't get the buff. So it's like it doesn't really do anything. Maybe the fire damage itself does more when it burns over time, though. Microscopes. Ooh. Ooh, microscopes. Microscopes. Okay, this map officially sucks, because I've never done this map before. This is a new one. No, wait, I remember fighting somebody in here. I've done this map. Plastic. They're upstairs somehow, but I don't know how to go. Oh, I see upstairs. Well, you went from 1.3 to 1.7? I have.
Alright, I got some intel on an enemy carrying a code.
I felt awkward for a moment, my bad. But yeah, I have. I've been growing faster this year. There was a period though when I was doing VR chat where I grew pretty fast, but then my computer went down, and then when my computer first died, it slowed things down for me for like a month there as I was adjusting to trying to figure out what I wanted to do. But once I got adjusted here on on sticking to PlayStation Lives until I get my computer
We need
fixed.
to eliminate another
I've
bad
kind of been making the progress back. It'll all be because of this game. Aroni's a hater on this game. You should try it, Aroni. Oh, I died. I'll just respawn. You got a new mechanical keyboard? Let me see it. Let me see it. Oh, and it's orange too. That actually looks really awesome. I like that. That's a crazy keyboard. Is it possible to find a complete laser flamer at White Springs? Yes, and it is possible to get the complete flamer from the events as well, because I got this one from the event. I got the scope, the stock, the flamer mod on the front of it.
Got another read on a code carrier. Should be one of the enemies nearby. Try to pick off the right one without raising too much attention.
Let's see. Oh, I'm dying real easy in here.
Shut down an interceptor.
That's kind of crazy.
Detecting heightened presence near the devices, so approach with
Also, it
caution.
has RGBs on the side too. Okay, okay. The one I had looked like it was a mechanical keyboard that looked like a typewriter. I used that and then my cat pissed it. I cleaned it, it was fine, and then he pissed it again. I'm just dying. I just found one with the reflex scope, no flamer though. I'd keep that in case you get the flamer mod before you get the actual flamer. And you can get the mod or the rifle with the flamer from the events. So it's kind of like 50-50, but yeah, White Springs it's the flamer rifle that has a chance to drop. I've seen it, it's a little more, I feel like it's a little more rarer in there, so usually I don't go to the White Springs bunker. But because it is a little bit harder of a journey to get in there, you do have a good chance of another player not buying it. Although I don't know if the guns are different or not. If you ever go to the White Springs bunker and one's missing, somebody bought a flamer or a rifle.
Got news on that final
Whatever it was,
code.
they bought it.
Looks like the top cheese of this little gang has it. You'll need to strategize before taking this one.
Oh, but this guy right here, I'm going to get the 50% more damage on the fire. Oh, crap. We got 4 minutes to beat him? Okay, I'll keep my laser rifle out. Is this annoying? Because I know my other gun would annihilate this guy. Okay, sweet.
Use that code to shut off the last interceptor. Let's be
Oh,
done
it's not
with
over?
this.
I always forget about that on this one. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's the last one. Bastards, whoever they are. Pat
Okay, let's
yourself on the
see. I
back.
think these
You done
rewards
good
are
out
still
there.
absolutely nasty, though. Oh, my cat's completely asleep. Heavy leather legs, sturdy combat arms. Yeah, it's trash still. It's like, those are the most basic plans in the entire game to give you. They need to just make it so it's gold bullion to buy the Brotherhood of Steel Armor. I only want to collect it because I like seeing it drop randomly, that's all. Let me see. Before you exit, you can run around and pick up all the ammo that you didn't pick up before you do that. I pick it up as I'm killing them usually, so I'll just dip out. Or I'm too lazy to do that, actually. That's actually the reality, is I'm too lazy to do it. Okay, I'm gonna go to the rusty pick. Let's hope this doesn't crash my game. I just went to exterior on accident. That might be bad. Supposedly, I think she has a cell right now, unless you buy the gold from somewhere else when she has a cell. I mean, in case, like, you didn't get the chance. Oh, okay, okay. At least I believe right now this has the thing. Have you ever tried a melee build in 76? No. I've actually never used melee weapons in any Fallout game. It doesn't look like there's a cell in here. Do you go somewhere else for the cells for gold? Or for the legendary scripts? Or am I crazy? I'm just gonna buy some of this stuff then. Maybe I'll go live later. Or maybe it's tomorrow. Well, regardless, I'm gonna just buy as many of these as we can real quick, so I can try to learn Vanguard. I don't know why these 1-star ones usually give me Vanguard more, even though there is 2 stars that I want, but I'm just gonna go for the 1 stars. Only thing is, it's a lot more of these I have to buy, which I'd much rather waste my points faster. Auto axes builds were broken. I remember there was some weapon when this game first came out that was a melee weapon, and you can just like one-tap Scorch Beasts and stuff like that. My friend did that. He was really obsessed with bleed damage used to be overpowered. That's what it was. But I've just never been interested in a melee build. I use melee weapons sometimes, because sometimes I think they're cool, but I don't put no perks towards it, so I just fight like basic enemies with it whenever I want to role play like with the outfit that has a matching blade. Okay, we'll stop once I get one more Vanguard piece. Oh, that was a Vanguard piece. I'm gonna get one more, because that was really soon. That was really early. One more Vanguard. Ooh, bolstering. I do want to learn that, too. That was another Vanguard. Okay. So you said you wanted me to come to your base? Oh, it's this one right here? Okay. But yeah, now I can do the first... I'm kind of prepared for each phase now. I at least got something good. For the snake, I'll use the Elder's Mark, right? Or I'll use my one weapon. I do decent damage there. The first phase, I got my reflectors. The second phase, I got the one thing. So we're doing decent. Wait, let me check your shop real quick. Oh, I don't have very much money though. Okay, okay. Oh. The couch. The couch. You put the couch in here. That's great. Oh, you got all this lined up in here nicely. Was that toxic things? Okay. Oh, you got one of these up here. The rarest one is the splitter. I haven't gotten it in a long time. In my opinion, the reflex sight is the rarest mod to get. At least as just a mod that's like a free mod. Because the shotgun ones, I've gotten a few of those. Is Maderva this weekend? Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it started, so when I went down there, I was going to spin my legendary scripts, but it doesn't look like the cell's active just yet. It should be tomorrow then. At least that's what I was led to believe, because I was looking at the dates and times for it a little bit ago. I'm robbing all your food. Oh, you got like a little greenhouse up here? All this wheat. Okay, okay. I hear Brotherhood of Steel music here. How the heck do you get inside this thing? Oh, I see it. Oh, this is a nice cabin. This is much nicer than the cabin I have. Oh, I like it in here. Is that the tea thing? Wait. Company juice, company tea. So it's the Jumpy Company tea mix. Interesting. I'm selling your popcorn. I like it. Let me run over to the raid spot real quick. I don't want our other teammate to leave. Wait, let me see. Unless the other one crashed. No, he left. Okay. I gotta get in there. I'm a level 236 ghoul with a V dual flamer chainsaw. And I tank everything except the robot, serpent, and raids. Again, someone was in my camp and left a little gift. It was a cute armored deathclaw. 2 deadly wolves. Oh, they took your camp location. Okay, okay. Remember back in the day they used to actually, like when you repaired your base, it was more than just wood and plastic to repair it. You actually had to pay for all the materials as is. There used to be a lot of toxic people, like they'd lockpick something, and then that's all it took for you to destroy their base manually. And with the perks, and so there's a lot of griefers. Uh, but that's still interesting. I don't know why they don't just let you attack bases if you wanted to. Ooh, encryption started. I wanted to camp closer to the cave. Wait. I wanted to camp closer to the cave where the remaining deposit is, but people's camps around there, the raid so much, I figured I'd move it further out so I have less chance of having to move it all the time. Yeah, that's what I did with my base too, but I think I went a little too far away, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So what I would like to learn is either bolstering or vanguards from all these armor pieces we got. If I learn anything else, I mean, that's alright, but here's the bolstering ones. Let's see, do I learn one? Nope. Here's the chameleon. I don't really care about chameleon. I mean, it's good for a stealth build because then at least the mutation works for it. I wish there was a faster way to do this, honestly. Wish I could just spam X instead of it auto going to don't scrap, but then again, people would accidentally scrap stuff, but if you lock it, you're fine. Okay, where are the Vanguard? I still haven't seen the Vanguard ones show up yet. They're down there. I know I bought a lot. I know unyielding, so all of that's just going to be a waste. I haven't learned that one yet. I think I am going to actually end up learning Vanguard. Watch, it's going to hit. I'm getting Vanguard this time. I just feel it. I just know it. Watch the first Vanguard be the one. Right here. First Vanguard. Second one. We learned Vanguard. I can craft it now. Let's go. We're going to do full Vanguard on my power armor. For like, my main one I walk around in. And my regular armor, I think I might go full Vanguard, actually. I just like being at max health, so it works out for me. And I got a Vanguard mod. Sweet. Alright, let me come in there. Oh, I forgot we're on the second phase. I was like getting ready to get my power armor out for the one thing. Let me go to mods real quick. How many Vanguard ones do we have? Vanguards. We have 4. You know what? I think I will. I think I will real quick. Let me just... I think I have full hunters on it. I have full hunters on it, which helps with the snake, but I like Vanguard. I'm not gonna lie. I like Vanguard. I've always liked it. I've always liked it. That's the thing. And the thing is, if you're getting hit really fast and you get under a certain amount of health, it's not instant on the Vanguard losing its ability. It takes like a second before you start losing out on that. Now the question is, what does it take to build Vanguard? I should have what it takes, I think. It's probably a serum. Is it possible for the Vulcan PA helm to drop just from the robot? Yes. I believe so. I believe any piece of armor can drop from any of these. And the plans to craft it too. What does that take? Blood packs? It takes blood packs to make Vanguard? I'm getting more chances to get other mod than Flamer. I wish you could put Vanguards on the helmet too. That would be cool. Now, Artaru is gonna defend this time, but I'm curious how strong this armor is with full Vanguard, so I'm gonna just look at the stats of it real quick. Let me see. So stats. We're at 1200 defense, 1200 energy, and 390 for that. That's crazy. When I'm at full health anyways. Been grinding for a while now. Oh, let me see. Honestly, I recommend just finding some random teammates and trying your best. Because being able to do the whole thing... Because if you get to the snake has ×2 the chance for those things. Let's see. Did they take away being able to get mutations from high rads? I tried yesterday and didn't work. Do you still have the perk card on? So I bought marsupial from a camp, but 20 minutes later accidentally went through a symptom healer thing. Oh, just make sure you have the perk card on. But if you have it on, you don't get it from the thingy. You should be able to, it's just really rare. At someone's camp lost it. Only pieces that drop from the bot are the only that drop from the bot are the helmet or left arm. The plans are either right arm or left leg. The fourth person isn't in here, man. No perk card is off. Does luck affect your chance? I don't know. I feel like in a lot of these games, my luck is usually super low, and I seem to be pretty lucky with finding those things. Although in this game, my luck is higher than most. I have it at 8. I guess, just because there's different perks in this game. But any other Fallout game, I never put no points in luck, and I seem to have luckier odds on everything else. The question is, where is the other teammate? If they're off doing something else, I'll just kick them. Taru. Where the heck are they? Do you see them anywhere? I spy with my little eye a teammate that is missing, but somewhere nearby. I don't see him. Taru. I'm gonna go Amy's son. I'm gonna annihilate them because they're not in here. And my luck is significantly higher. Okay, something weird, but I always feel like in games, the higher if they give you like luck chances for loot boxes, it's almost like the less lucky ones give me better drops. I've noticed over the years than the big lucky ones. I'll get like a legendary crate in some game, get trash. I'll open up 10 basic ones. I get like 2 legendary items. But that's just because my IRL luck is just always been a little bit crazy. So I don't know if I'm the best person to ask that. That's crazy. Then I've been playing for months, grinding the robot, and I had everything but the helm.
Please add fuel to resume
As AFK, but I heard a little bit about attacking other camps. I justify myself with I'm a raider. No, that works. You do it in a fun way, and I think the way you do it's fine. Although back in the day, people just did it when they would purposely destroy the radiation shower. Because back in the day, if you broke the radiation shower, they'd have to grind flux again. And so if someone just went and flattened your base out, you wouldn't be able to rebuild it back. And so it was a little bit toxic that people would do that. But and they wouldn't do it as like a role-playing thing either, or if like you're on their base spot, like they just did it to do it. They'd teleport to everyone's base, flatten them out, next server do it again, or even camp their base and destroy it every time they repair it and stuff like that. There was some trolls doing that, which honestly I couldn't care less what people do for that. Like when I saw one of my friends, or what was it? I need to think about that. What was it? No, I seen somebody do it once as for revenge on somebody, and it was really funny. I think it was within my friend group though. It was all within my friend group. But one of my friends, they did something, and so we went over and we wiped his base or something like that. I don't know if I'm remembering that right. I just remember witnessing it. I remember witnessing it, but I don't know. It was like when this game first came out. But somebody did something. I don't remember the details at all, but somebody did something, and they got what was due. That's all I gotta say. But there was some trolls back then that would destroy those kinds of things just because they were like, I don't know. It was a little weird. Now it just takes wood to repair, so it's like, I don't know.
Caution. Increased hostile presence detected.
I died because I was playing with one hand. That's my bad. I shouldn't have done that. Let me see. Yeah, getting flux is the most annoying stuff in the game for jetpacks and power on their weight increase. I was nuked event area with my Enclave friend. It was fun. Can you still heal rads on other players through the charisma card? I know that can ruin bloody builds with high rads. I believe so, and you can cure people's mutations too if they don't have the card on. That's why I'm always worried that someone might do that. Screenshot still there from this memory. There was your other hand. I was holding my phone in my other hand. I do play these games a lot of the time though with one hand. And it's not in the way you might think. I actually just put the palm of my hand over the entire controller, which is really weird. And I can play like that. I use not the finger itself, but just under the pointer finger goes over the one joystick, and then like my palm of my hand is over the other one, and I'm able to use it pretty well. I feel bad though because now Darth has to do all the running because I cooked myself doing that. Well, you know what? I can eat my breakfast though. You know what? That's good. That'll keep me going today. It's still warm too.
Warning. Hostile presence approaching critical levels.
Oh yeah, so like Starch Genes, Class Freak, and the one in Charisma that makes it so your positive effects are stronger too when you're on a team with somebody that has them. That's really nice too. It's like 25% better or something. This guy must have bird bones or something. He gliding. This chicken is so good. Actually, don't think I have it unlocked yet. Level 96. Oh, alright, alright. I don't remember any of the level requirements for perk cards, so I'm kind of cooked there. Haven't done much of the story, just been doing events with friends. I recommend at least doing the Settlers DLC so you can unlock gold bullion, because that's a very valuable resource if you haven't done that yet. I remember when raids first came out, I was confused on the mole miners badly. I feel like it makes sense that they one-tap, though. I feel like that checks out for like a game mechanic, but I know some people want it to be, or survivable, which it is survivable now. I bet that crossbow's really easy on ammo, too. Electricians! I can craft that one, though. But hey, I can sell it now. Or get rid of it, whatever comes first. There we go. I'm ready. Alright, ready for duty. Let me check the chat. Starch Gene's perk. Wait, Starch Gene perk unlocks at level 30, class freak at 46. The mole miners always make me feel like, or make me think if the under miner from the Incredibles. Someone copied someone, yeah. They are quite like that, actually. I feel like I should get my mole miner outfit out. I don't know, I feel like I never see anybody wear that. Guess I'll sit right here while I try to finish up my breakfast.
System access restored. Routine security scan initiated. Scan complete. Unauthorized personnel detected. Command center compromised. System detects insufficient countermeasures. Pursuing emergency security protocol. Stand by.
He's cooked.
Shield generator online.
I
Defensive
love
measures
fighting
restored.
those guys. I don't know why. They die at a satisfying pace. I got another Vanguards right here. Sweet. Because, I mean, they do require blood packs, which is a little bit weird. I got the right arm. Okay. I want those raid packages back, though. I want those raid boxes. I need them. I need them. Oh, I got the hiccups. Let me see. The Grahan outfit. You try to say by Mole Miner outfit. I bought it for 10k back when it was worth it. Grenin is more rare than any other event outfit. What happened to those boxes? Supposedly they just did an update that broke it, just like with the daily op. So it starts with the G, you say? I do want to take a look at the outfit. I don't think I've ever really wore it too much. There we go. This one. I never see no one wear it. So right now we're gonna try it on just for a run. Because I like my Enclave outfit. Parachuter's backpack might look nice with it. I'm gonna lock them so I don't accidentally scrap it. Ooh, that backpack looks nice on it. Yeah, but no one ever wears this. The fit of the mole miner. Damn, I forgot all about that outfit. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to stay out of your guys' way. Oops. I also have one backpack. It looks nice. It looks like a mole miner backpack. Okay. This is like, this outfit reminds me of like maybe
Alert.
like a fireman.
Lockdown initiated.
What is it? Gunslinger?
Until hostile presence is
I don't know.
removed.
Cowboy fireman. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. It is quite cool though. I like the way the shirt is like a short sleeve with the sleeves underneath it. Wildland firefighter, yeah. We're gonna go firefighting in the swamps. I'm gonna come up here and take a look. I'm just looking for some light. Oh, Darth Logan's just chilling up there. There we go. Now I found some light. It's really not for me though, in terms of an outfit, but I've been wanting to try it back on again. Oh, I completely forgot what I was doing. Kind of fits Birding Springs area. It does. I'm gonna die! Oh my goodness. I got... The Dark Logan saw me, only if he knew I was just fooling around looking at my outfit. I'm gonna put it away in my stash box. I think one phase is all I need to wear that in. Maybe that's a power move spot. Doesn't look like they're getting aggroed to him. Got distracted by the drip, yeah. Well, hey, now while I eat my chicken, we can watch Ataru take over for a moment. And they say I don't take enough breaks. I bought a reflection mod today for 35 caps and the man left afterwards. Yeah, if you ever go to a store that has multiple items that you want, get ready to buy them all as fast as you can so they don't leave the server. So many people leave after you buy stuff. It's like, why make it that expensive then? Honestly, when I was looking for the reflex mod, I would have probably paid that, but then I figured out I had the perfect flamethrower all along. But I do need another one though, so I'd probably still spend a lot for a reflex mod for the flamer. But I kind of prefer finding it for myself. That's one of the things I kind of like the hunt. I like not having it and finding it sometimes. Oh, ping the player. Ping Darth or something, and if you melee him too, if you melee the creature, it'll make it aggro to you. Also, if you use the shock thing with your bow, it should make it aggro as well. But you have to melee, and then if you jump again, it will make him aggro to the other guy again, so that's the tough part. But if you try to melee him from the side there, as well, You might need to try to emote for the other guy to come over too. Man, he does not want to move. Okay, he's turning around. But yeah, every time you jump, he'll lose aggro on you. That's just the tough part. Oh, he came down a little bit. Also, there is a chance that all those little tiny ones... I mean, he is in a good spot. If you just kill some of the enemies, get it under half the bar, the death claws will come out. And you can just could just kill him right there with the big crystal if he's low on health. I guess that's another thing. You got a few choices. But yeah, if his pathing gets blocked by the other creatures, that can make him lose aggro. Jumping can do that. But also you could just get the death claws to come out with the small enemies and then just use the big crystal to finish him. I sold 3 oh my goodness. I sold 3 reflective for 5k each. That's not bad. I will say that's kind of cheap for them though, because the legendary mods that they drop if you scrap them is worth more. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of people sell them for the base price that it says for them, which is B7K. It's just because of the legendary mods that they have. I think you get like 124 legendary mods if you scrap them. But 5k is like that's like a good deal there. But if you craft them yourself, I would definitely go 7k. But if you're just getting them from the raid, then 5k is not bad. 11k is a good price on a 4-star pyros. Yeah, I was a 150 player. Okay. Yo, Darth is just in the worst spot possible. It looks like things aren't aggroing to him, but they are, at least from his perspective. Oh, is that the cold shoulder you're using? Okay. Yeah, me and Lucas have been getting some nightmare crystal runs here. Although I wish I wouldn't have died like that. But I was just trying to look at my outfit. We're gonna have to lock in here. I'll save some of my chicken for later. Because honestly, that fills me up really fast. I might get a Coca-Cola. Oh, I got a new brand of Coca-Cola today. It's called Cherry Fountain. It looks like a cherry milkshake on the front of the packaging. And I'm about to try one right now. Took a small sip off of a can of one. But I never actually drank one yet that was cold, or like actually drank one other than a small sip to try one. So I'm gonna go get one. Oh, it's cherry float. So it's like a root beer float, but like it's Coca-Cola and it's cherry float. Let me see. Level 200 and lower, I typically just give the mods away in exchange for whatever they can afford to give. 11k is a pretty decent price. At my store, I sell Coke Orange Vanilla. Oh, at my local store, they sell Coke Orange. I heard some store sells Coke Lime, and I wouldn't mind to try that, because I heard a lot of people say they like it. But But this cherry float seems like it's gonna be good. I missed the blueberry Dr. Pepper though. That was good.
Hostile presence nullified. Lifting lockdown measures.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of like a... It's almost like... This flavor of Coca-Cola is almost like a cinnamony... A cinnamony... What is it? It's that one drink that's like root beer, but it's not. Cream soda. It's like a cinnamon cream soda. Coke Lime goes hard. Really well with dark rum, not gonna lie. I gotta try some of that. 'Cause I've heard about it so many times. I need it. I need it. Okay. Next time the crystal run happens, I need to like double time on it because I can't just keep letting... Because like Ataru's back is gonna be broken by the end of this. I won't lie. Like he's gonna be in a wheelchair afterward if I keep letting him carry on the crystal run and clutch it. Like if you gave him a diamond, he's gonna clutch. I mean, if you gave him a piece of coal, he's gonna be he's clutching so hard it's gonna be a diamond. I kid you not. We're gonna have more of these crystals. Okay, let's see. Let me get my power armor out. Now that's full Vanguard. Let's see if that's any better than full Hunters. Now let me see what you guys said. And what platform you play on? PS5. Oh, that's the same as me. Oh, I need a weaken it first. I almost forgot to do that. I figured out I have tons of syringes or syringe ammo. Or like 2,000. He's gonna go no power armor? Okay. Oh boy. We're gonna see a crazy amount of damage here in a second. Watch this. This is gonna probably be the fastest snake we've done. Is it? Oh. I mean, he like almost immediately broke one of those plates. He died. I forgot, I need to aim down sights. That's what my problem was. Oh, Vanguard's nice. It didn't even hit. Vanguard's crazy. It didn't even look like it did damage. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I hope he doesn't die right there. Okay. Feels like I'm doing less damage to it. Did this even register? I'm gonna use another weak shot on it. What? At least I popped. Oh my goodness. Do you need mods? I can hook you up. Double XP with the lunch boxes was crazy yesterday from 440 to 504 in like 2 hours. Meaning right now, but I'll be down to hop on soon. I'm currently... Okay, using Elder's Mark. Now, Lamo, what happened? That's not your playstyle. What happened was, it's my only ranged weapon. I'd use my flamer on it if the flamer wasn't nerfed against the boss itself. I can't use my flamer. So it's like, it does less damage than my flamer on majority of the enemies, but you know, it's got range. It's got range. It actually does more damage against the snake because my flamer, for some reason, there's some like defense that the snake has against the flamer, I've noticed. Actually. It still isn't my playstyle. I'm still debating though. I don't know which one I think does more damage. I think my, if I get it polished, if I get one more polished, I think my, what's it called? My, plasma caster will do more damage with polished than this gun will against this boss here. But yeah. Hate these ridiculous up and down angles at the snake it gives because it's constantly going in and out. Yeah. I'm gonna come in and join the raids later on Dentist. To do today, I'll be on later. You guys ready? I got my weak shot. Ataru. I need that. Look at the helmet on that. That's like a crazy helmet. I'd love to get an Enclave helmet like that for just like as a basic set of armor to wear. Like a small version of it, like a Secret Service helmet, but styled like that. Like, you see all those damage numbers right there on this gun. Oops. Let me aim at the eye. Does like 600 to the eye there. There's those numbers, but then my plasma caster does this. Look at that. That's 4k damage right there. A little over, that's almost 500k damage right there. I mean, that's almost 5k damage there, if you round it up. Per a shot. So I don't know which one I like better. The other one's just a huge waste of ammo. It's not really my playstyle. But like when I'm just hitting its face regularly like this, it's not good. But when I'm hitting the eye, this gun is way better. So if I get polished or pinpointers, this gun will annihilate the damage that other one does. It just doesn't feel like it because you have to wait between shots sometimes. I'm out of... Oh, I can't even use... Well, now that I can't use VATS... I'm going to have to use this one. And that's without the aim damage with the scope, too, on that thing. But yeah, if I can use VATS, the plasma caster I think does more. But since my flamer's unusable, this is a good ranged one for that. Oh boy. At least something like that is what I've noticed. I think it's doing that insta-kill thing on us. Yeah, it was actually laying down doing the insta-kill thing on us, but it wasn't laying down. Canteen backpack. Vulcan helmet on the final here. Again, I keep getting the helmet. Can't get legendary effects on that. But yeah, the cherry coke is kind of nice. Or cherry float. But at least the test on the spawn robot here, I think the flamer does better. And even on those power armor guys, the flamer does better. Because the flamer does energy and regular damage. And I'm an intelligence build. I feel like if you built out this gun and did something with it, you know, it could be good. But like, the flamer has its spots where it shines. And once I get polished, and I put it on here, or even pinpointers. I think polish would be best, though. A low fire rate, 4 players in here, it's going to clap. It's going to clap. I wouldn't be surprised if I see like 6k damage a shot on it with the 2-shot. So that'd be like 1,200 damage. I guarantee I could get that. Well, I can't guarantee it. Let's just see. It's a 60% buff, okay? It's not going to be that crazy. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking big here. I'm dreaming big right now. I just need to see what it actually says once we do. Oh, I don't want to break those. I'll bring in a tiny amount of this ammo. I don't need to. Now the question is, Ataru, do you just want to defend with your crossbow? Because that's a pretty solid defense there. And as long as I try hard, I can do some pretty good running, but I have to make sure I don't go airhead mode while in there, which is almost challenge impossible for me sometimes. Yeah, if you're good with it, I'm down. I mean, I don't mind either way. I like defending. I like running the mines. So whatever you prefer, I'm good with. No, I don't want to assassinate the Dark Maul guy. Actually, you know what? Me and you could do this first boss here, honestly. We don't need them in here. They can take their time. But if you let him shoot at me, I can reflect it. Oh, I forgot my power cores. Is that not a good thing? That'll be fine. Oh, looks like they're coming in. Wait, what about the other guy? The Babylon art. Wait, was that the low level earlier? He's leveled up some. I think that is him. Oh no, it was Big J. It was Big J. You gotta lock your fusion cores. Oh, am I putting them away? Because I'm not wearing power armor? Oh, I thought I was just blowing through my fusion cores that fast. Okay, no, that makes sense now. Because when I get out of my power armor and I put my ammo away, it's unused. Okay. Alright, you've basically rescued me of like an eternity of that. Okay, it looks like that guy is coming. The second he's in here, I'm gonna hit start. You better get in here. When you use conductors in Elder's Market, you burn through the pigeon cores. Like it's going out of style.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
When it's auto ammo, it throws them in the box. Yeah. Voice text makes it look so... makes me look so special. That's right, shoot at me if you dare. Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually have to hold this down, or I don't get the vampiric effect on me. It doesn't do much. The vampiric one I have doesn't do much damage against him, but like, it keeps me alive. Okay, switching to the beefy one. It does so much more damage having a scope on it, though. It's so nice. Secret agent. We got the left arm here. Might as well get out of this for now. I'm gonna grab the fusion cores and lock them, or at least grab like 3 of them. Because I could have swore, I'm just like, am I using my fusion cores that fast for real? But like, yeah. Where's the ammo box? We'll grab 5 and we'll lock it. You can also craft the Vampirics mod if anyone needs it. I'm gonna switch to my laser rifle. There was a skin for this gun right here I wanted really bad at one point. I think it was the Silver Shroud variant that made this thing gray and like black. Or silver and black. It looks so good. And match more things. I think it looks cool in general just because it has a light produced off of it. Hold on, let me do this. Yeah. Looks cool for that reason, but... And there is this one. I just use this one when I'm fooling around and I don't want to waste all my ammo because it forces me to be convenient. Or conservative. It forces me to be conservative. That was the word I was looking for. I know there's an Enclave rifle, but I want an Enclave rifle styled like the Secret Service Enclave weapons. I just want one. I just want one. I don't care if there's a regular Enclave rifle or not. I want a Secret Service, like, fancy high-tech variant. It would look so sexy. I've always wanted that, and I still haven't... Oh my goodness, almost no gas is spawning. I said I was going to lock in this round, and I will. I 100% will. I guess I just didn't see that one. Imagine if it stunned your teammates too. Oh, I need to change my one perk back. I just realized. My tank killer one. That's why I was noticing I wasn't doing much damage to those guys. I now that I don't have tank killer, I understand. I'm gonna stay locked in though for this. But I gotta make sure I get that tank killer activated. He tried to swing on me right there. He tried it. He tried me. Oh my goodness. Babylon Art has no idea what he's doing. He's one of those level 100s we beefed up in the raid. I know it is. He is. He definitely is, honestly.
Caution. Increased hostile presence detected.
I'm just gonna shoot at him to maybe coax him into coming this way. I think what happens is some people are scared to come out here because they've never been out here before, and they don't know what they're looking for. But I like to try to do little things. I hope he doesn't think I'm just being toxic and mad at him, shooting at him. I just want to try to encourage him to come out here and try it, because we need him out here, honestly. Whoa! Whoa there. It's like when you text message someone, because you're not actually saying it, you don't know what tone they're using, and so it's whatever tone the person reads it in. So if they read it in, you're mad at them, they'll think you're mad, versus like, you might have just said like, I don't know, it's like if you text someone, yeah, of course. It can sound like that, or you could read it in your head and go, yeah, of course. You know what I mean? Or like, yeah, of course. There's so many different ways you can like interpret it, and so when I shoot at him, I try to encourage him to come out here, you might just think I'm being toxic and saying he's bad or something. But also, I kind of am saying he's bad because he doesn't need to be guarding right now, for sure. It'd be way better if he ran in there and got gas. But I don't think he's been out here before, so it's like it's different for him. I did the same thing when I was first in here too.
Hostile presence approaching critical levels.
See, I told you I was gonna lock in and get all these gases. No airhead mode for me right now. Okay, that was a little bit close. This last piece of gas is going to be a little bit harder. But if you are listening, if I do die, and you can hear this message to you, Atari, they are in the very back hard spot. There's none on the right side. There's no easy ones on the left. They're all in that back area. But I'm going to try. I'll try to survive. You might not need to know that, but just as a heads up. Oh, they're blocking every single door in. Okay. Yeah, if they had it as so much as a text chat. Okay, you're gonna have to run in there, Taru. That's why we need in-game chat, at least for when you're on a team, yeah. Which is so easy for people to have it toggled off or not be able to hear it, because if you're in a PlayStation party chat, I mean, I think they changed it recently, but even so much as just being in a party chat will mute all in-game audio. Would it be rude if I PlayStation messaged the Babylon to come do the things with us? Wait. Maybe I can coax him. Maybe I can coax him. Here, I'm gonna try to emote him. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to emote him in a second. We'll see what happens. Level 100 already. That's not bad. You're leveling up quite fast since you got this. I bet this double XP has been really nice, actually. You know what? Why that guy's doing that, then I might as well optimize my legendaries here. He was changing his outfit. He's on his Pip-Boy. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can coax him. If he opened his Pip-Boy. He opened his Pip-Boy again! I'm gonna go crazy. Oh my goodness. Nah, he refuses. Aye. Oh my goodness. No way he refuses. Yeah. Okay.
Low fuel, drilling suspended. Please add fuel to resume
Oops.
operation.
Oops. There we go. Now he knows what he's looking for. That's the best I can do for him. That is the best I can do for him. To show him what we're looking for. I don't know if he thinks he can carry more or not, but... yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because it's one thing to coax him out here to the area, it's another to not show him where the gas is, so I had to show him the one. I hope he doesn't think I'm being... oh, he got cooked. He got cooked. Oh no. I hope he doesn't think I'm being rude doing that. I don't know, that's what I'm worried about. Ugh. You know what? There's no way he could think it's being rude. Well, I mean, he could still think it's rude, but I mean, what I'm gonna go by right now, it doesn't matter if he thinks it's rude. If I wanted to be mean, I could just kick him for not instead of try to show him the way. But I refuse. He could be a good teammate. He just needs the experience, and every time he's in here, every time he runs it, even if he gains like 1 experience point towards like the knowledge of these runs. Every bad teammate is just a good teammate waiting to be made. That's all I gotta say. There is no bad teammates. Oh. Well, you know what? Actually, with that said, there is some bad teammates. Because I'm thinking of one right now. But I can't remember his gamer tag. But there is some teammates, I guess, that are bad. Like the ones that blast music in their microphone, that's never a good teammate. You blast music in your microphone, and we hear your whole family having a party in the background, and you leave your microphone on? Nah, that is the worst. That is the worst. Hey. We know you enjoy your music, but we don't want to all be listening to that with you. This isn't some kind of, like, party we're all involved in, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness. You know what's more annoying? Like, voice changers are annoying, don't get me wrong. Or, when someone uses one to, like, when they're making videos or something like that. But I mean, like, that baseline is kind of annoying, right? But what's more annoying is when it's just somebody that just got their first soundboard and they think it's funny to use all the sound effects and blast them all the time. That is what's the worst. It's one thing to have your soundboard and do some funny stuff. It's another to be like, you just got your soundboard and now he's going around with the squeaky voice. I don't know. Like, I've had some friends do that in the past. Oh, no. Or like when a kid finds the voice changer in VR chat and they all go like super high pitched, or they try to make it deeper to act older. I don't know. It's funny though. It's goofy. Well, now that he's dead, he could spectate and see us get gas. I mean, he's died a few times. You think he would have spectated us. But now that he sees that this guy's that Atari's defending easily. You know, another thing that maybe they don't maybe like a new player doesn't understand is you don't get XP for killing those. But unless you like actually realize that they're not giving you XP, you might not even realize that you're not getting XP for killing them. Oh, he left. He just straight up left. Unless he crashed. He might have crashed. I hope he crashed instead of left. I'm gonna have to catch up on reading these in a second. I don't want to die out here again.
Hostile presence approaching critical levels.
I'm coming for the home stretch. Let's go. Gonna slam dunk it. No way the other guy beats me here, right? I hope he just crashed though, because that means he's coming back. Okay, he just crashed. That sucks though. That means he lost out on the XP. Let me see. Hello. I was about to say, if he thinks it's rude, he probably would just leave the team. Okay. Let's see. Remember PS3 had a feature we used to troll and screw around on Call of Duty? Yeah, I only play with a mic during raids. As long as everyone else has their mic on. Honestly, what I do is I don't usually use my mic, and I just sit here and scream at my screen being like, I can't believe he's doing that, or I can't believe they're doing that. And then I sit there and watch them do it a bunch of times. But game chat, if people have their game chat set to auto, it doesn't even work half the time sometimes. Which kind of sucks. Ooh, the bear arm. Oops. Also, I want to get a ton of Gauss ammo. I think I switched both of these to regular 2mm because the receiver, since energy damage is more of a thing for me. When I first made it, Prime was fine because I didn't have the energy type stuff I was going for with intelligence. But now that I'm a higher level and I have like a certain thing I'm going for, which is energy weapons, it's changed what I need for my weapons. Let's see. Okay. Now, PS3 was the day, though, to troll, though. Like, I used to just scream in my microphone on Black Ops 2. I was that kid. That was horrible. I'd hate to play with myself. I'd block myself, honestly, at that point. I'm gonna use YouTube appropriate words for what I'm about to say, but like when I was younger, they would like say stuff like they would tell me to go hurt myself or something, so I'd just start screaming in my mic and laughing at them. Because then they'd get really pissed and they'd start saying stuff, and then I knew I was winning because they'd actually get pressed, and I was just sitting there screaming in my mic, destroying the lobby. That was like, if I use the details, that's really what was going on, but
routine security
yeah.
scan initiated. Scan
Slicewater, Liberator. There's two events there. You could probably do both of those at the same time. What are the odds for that? Oh, my bad. I know what I did. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I didn't switch my perk card around, so I'm not going to do as much damage. Oh, no. That's fine, though. I still do good damage. Crap. I need to remember to switch my perk cards around. Honestly, I'm gonna go to the corner and switch them. I'm gonna go to the corner and switch it.
Warning. Shield generators offline. Security is now vulnerable.
Oh! I tried to switch my perk cards around.
Shield generator online.
Is that weapon that he's used? Does the dragon have a scope? I've never seen attachments for it. I wish I could change my perk cards while dead. That'd be nice.
Warning, shield generators offline. Security is now vulnerable.
But yeah, last night it kicked me out while I was doing this raid. And I joined back and it put me in by myself, so I just soloed this phase while they were fighting the other bosses.
Shield generator online. Defensive measures restored.
It's funny when the troll gets mad and butthurt, yeah.
Warning, shield generators offline. Security is now vulnerable.
But now that I'm older, whenever I run into those people, I just double down on being extra nice to them. And then they just... Well, all that does is when you double down being extra nice, first of all, you're being kind to that person. And second of all, if they continue to act that way, they're really just making themselves look more and more stupid. Because if you're sitting there being kind to them and they double down trying to troll, it just... You're honestly... You're making them do damage to themselves pretty much. I always say double down with kindness. But when I was younger, oh, it was always gaslight them worse and make them a lot more mad. Sometimes I still do that, though. Sometimes that itch comes out, or whatever it is. My bully mode. But, that was so cringy, bully mode. It just clicked me how cringy that sounded, but, yeah. When I was little, I used to be a little bit of a bully. At least in, like, 3rd grade, but then I realized it hurt someone's feelings and I stopped being a bully, but, like, online gaming, I was still a bully, so I don't know. At least for a little while.
Security is now vulnerable. Shield generator online. Defensive measures restored.
Well, that's just called being a kid. I never, like, when I was younger, and I was a little bit of a bully, I never really, at least when I'm talking about the online, when I was, like, playing Call of Duty, and, like, it's not really bullying, it's just being toxic, because if you bully someone, that's the same person you, like, mess with every single day, but it was just in online lobbies, like, messing around and trolling, I should say. That's probably better. That's probably more, like, actually what was going on. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. If somebody actually started getting too mad, like, what was it? If anybody actually got, like, too mad or, like, started feeling sad about it, I wouldn't. Like, I don't press that far. Or I've never really pressed that far on that. I've seen people troll before, and I'm just like, why would you troll to that point? There's a certain point you need to stop, or at least let them win. There's a mix of it. If you're having fun, it's not about soul crushing someone. It's about poking the bear a little bit. Maybe they get a little bit angry, but if you go too far, it's like, it's not even funny anymore. And there's, like, a lot of trolls I see on VR chat. At least I'm not a VR chat troll by any means. I like to clown and joke around, but definitely I see people go on there and they take it way too far. It's, like, disgusting how far they take it, actually. And, like, some people will think I'm a troll on my streams when I'm going around joking and clowning around a bit. And then they'll join me and they'll say this horrible stuff and I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, it's not about, you're not trying to destroy this person. You're just trying to get, like, a little bit of a reaction, maybe get them to laugh. Like, I don't know. But some people join in and I'm just like, oh no, it's way worse. Like, they deserve to get banned. It's always Vulture. Vulture always gets me. That's my weakness. I wasn't paying attention. The other two, see how much more damage I was doing, though, with the other perk card? Those first two died so quickly. I've been doing less damage this whole time. That's why the snake boss, I wasn't doing much damage either. I didn't have the 40% armor piercing. Because every enemy has a natural armor resistance. So, like, I feel like that's why armor piercing's good, is because some people say some enemies don't have armor, but they all have armor resistances, even the snakes and the bosses. But, I'm doing way more damage now. I got my armor piercing perk on. Let's put all this away. I should have paid attention to it being vultured, because I can't survive him if I get direct shots, because he stuns me and then I can't heal in time. A plasma shotgun. Absolutely exactly the difference between trolling and griefing. Yeah. And there's some people, like, when you're going around messing around saying jokes, if the like you'll get a certain reaction and be like, oh, okay. You just need to kind of understand, okay, these guys might not have a sense of humor, so let's move on to a more friendly group that are like, you know, because if someone's having a bad day, they're having a bad day. And so, I don't know. I feel weird talking about that, because it just, I don't know, it just feels weird. But, like, you just gotta kind of, you gotta fill it out a little more. And there's, like, some people, it's usually teenagers that take it too far, because they're testing limits and seeing stuff, but, like, I feel like a lot of people get mad and just kick them from the group or ban them and do whatever that is. I think it's better to just, like, talk to them and be like, listen, like, I get what you're trying to do, but, like, that's a little too far. It's better to, I don't know, I think it's better to turn it into a learning experience than to just banish them, because they're not going to learn. They're just going to keep doing. If you ban them for that right there on the spot and kick them from the server, which a lot of people like to do, instead of just, like, try to have a conversation. If they won't have a conversation with you, then just kick them. I get that. But, like, you could just potentially fix the problem there, and maybe it'll get better. And I've actually seen that happen quite a bit. A lot of people in there will actually... Utaru just got annihilated right there. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm going to lock in. It's my turn to carry the flag here. Okay, these crystals do damage to me, and my shotgun does it too. Okay. Oh, uh-oh. Which the thing is, those people that come in there with that are, like, actually, like, taking it too far, make it harder for me, which I'm pretty I'm pretty persuasive. There we go. I'm pretty persuasive in, like, explaining my case, usually, like, if something happens, but just me making some jokes, they're like, go ahead and kick him. We know what you are. We know you're just here to troll. And it's like, no, I'm just messing around trying to have some fun. And stuff like that. So, like, because there's so many of those trolls, and, like, it's almost copy and paste people going in there to mess around, that, like, it's almost hard just to joke at all, because, like, they'll just think that you're one of those people that are coming in there for that. Which even if I, like, when I'm not streaming, I joke around and, like, you know, do some I can't remember all of it, and that's why it's hard for me right now. Well, I'm trying to not die. That's the main factor, actually. But, like, when you go in there and you just try to have some fun, maybe say some jokes or something, it, like, makes it a lot harder, because there's so many people that go in there and do it that way that they think you're a troll, and then you're cooked. I think not my Discord group. No, my Discord group and my VR chat group, because I have one on there. It says everybody's welcome, and trolling's allowed, but, like, there's a difference between trolling and, like, soul crushing someone or something like that. Like what you said, trolling and griefing or something like that. There's a huge difference between, like, you know, joking and messing around, maybe trolling, and then, like, being, like, a bully and, like, all of that. Okay, let's see. Let me clear out some of these little tiny guys here. I think I'm going to take out 2 more of these if I can. Oh, these gulpers can be real mean. Okay, both death claws are there. We'll slam that. We'll slam that. Okay, perfect. Wendigo. Come on, Wendigos. Come on over. Come on, Wendigos! Come on! Come on! I love these Wendigos, though. They remind me of Until Dawn. Come on, come on. Easy, dub. Okay. Huh? Oh, he teleported up there. That was a little bit weird.
Hostile presence nullified.
Okay, let me check chat real quick.
Listing lockdown measures.
Wait, let me see what rewards I got too, actually. Okay, perfect. The biggest thing I've noticed that this generation, they're so afraid of getting their asses beat. Yeah. Some people, especially these days, can't separate being toxic from someone just joking around and not being serious about it. Yeah. Hello, back into the corner. Oh well. And then at some point, alright, and then some people are just that when they are playing video games. One of my friends is toxic AF when playing video games, but in real life he'll ride or die. No question. Drink some Magic Meyer Moonshine. If you have it, it doubles your damage to gulpers for 5 minutes, something like that. Oh hey, ACM. Good morning, good morning. Actually, it is kind of lunchtime, so it's kind of like noon. So good afternoon. I used to collect baseball cards, and you know, online breaks where dudes break baseball cards, and you pay for a team, and he had like an office in the forest, and he showed me his ride to work. It was like a postcard way there. It's a beautiful country. That's kind of like where I live. I live out in the middle of the mountains. Basically, if I want to walk to the store, I walk through like... It literally looks like I'm going through Skyrim to get to the grocery store. I kid you not. I might run into some wolves and deers on the way to the grocery store. No joke. I've actually ran into them a few times. There's actually one time I was walking and I stopped because I sensed something. And then I felt breath on my face. I turned my head right and there was a deer right there eye level with me. And I'm like, uh-oh. It's a deer. If it was daylight, maybe I would be like, hey there, and maybe try to talk to it. But I always imagine getting kicked. Going on two and kicking me in the face. So I walked backwards. And got away from the deer because I didn't want it to hurt me. But I've had that happen. And then there's this one white wolf I kept seeing for a long time. I kept seeing it in different places. I seen it once out at the lake that we have, which is a couple miles out. Once time close to my home, and one time just out in the forest somewhere, which was kind of cool. I need to get my ranger armor on. It was in Oregon? Oh yeah, that's where I live too, so that makes sense. Fallout Season 3 in your backyard? Yeah. What happened was there was this one girl that came from the city, and we were talking once, and I'm like, yeah, so when you're out here, you want to watch the trees a lot, so you can, sometimes the cougars will be up there, and she's like, no, cougars don't get up in trees, they're too big, they don't climb trees like that, and I'm like, oh boy. I had to show her a picture of a mountain lion up in the trees so she would believe me, and she's like, really? It's kind of funny, actually. Okay, so I should be doing more damage. I'd be shooting at him right now if I figured out which one was the Elder's Mark. Okay. Yeah, in Oregon, you gotta watch the trees for mountain lions. And they're big, too. I actually chased one. There was a... Me and my friend were, like, walking on a riverbed. And both our moms were, like, in the water. Like, they had their legs in the water. There was this little hot spring spot. But it was like a ravine. So, like, both sides of the river is just straight mountain. And there was, like... It was an adolescent, like, mountain lion. It was, like, coming down towards them, so... He had an axe and I had a machete, and we just bolt straight up it, chasing after this mountain lion. And it took off. It was just adolescent, so it was fine. But like, we got it out of the area because it was stalking our moms. I was also telling that to a friend I had that lived in the city. And it's just like, so you ran up a mountain for a mountain lion. You do realize it would just murder you, right? I'm just like, it was just adolescence. I don't know. Some people from the city don't understand that as much, I guess. What? I died? Was I not paying attention again? Oh my days. I was about to say black bears climb trees, don't they? Yeah. They'll chase you up a tree if you climb one. You never want to climb a tree with a black bear. You also don't want to play dead around a black bear. Those ones will kill you anyways. A brown bear you can play dead. Maybe you'll get out of it. Just join the Discord. Let me promote you. Let me see. Oops. Also, in my Discord, we get the Bethesda and the news ones. We get Bethesda's like updates and stuff straight from Bethesda, so that's kind of nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. I joined the Discord, haven't checked it because I don't have a computer no more. It's a little harder for me to message and do things on there, but I still. Or at least while streaming, it's harder for me to message and do things on there. You joined last night? If I ever forget to promote someone, just let me know. Let me see. Let me make sure. Okay, this guy has thingy. Let's see. This guy has... Oh, this guy... Oh, no, he does have the thing. Tarnished has... thing. I gotta at least make sure. Oh, that's a paint thing. I don't know. I kind of feel like the plasma caster kind of hits. I won't lie. I just need that 4-star. Let's see. Enter Flux. What you crying for, Carjo? My kitty's crying. You need something, sir? I don't know what he needs. Sometimes he just cries. He's looking at me. Just tell me in plain English. What do you need, sir? No, I don't understand your meows. You have to tell me in plain English, please. Now he's giving me a mean look. He's pissed. He's like, you better just shut up. That's so good. I'm getting rid of all my grenades. Sorry, I had the wrong loadout at that time. I had the one I was using for the defense. Oh, okay. See, that's what I was using. I had that defense card. And so I was doing a lot less damage that one time. At least on the second phase there. Or whatever, the third phase is what it is? The third phase, yeah, third phase. I was doing less. I don't know though. I feel like this Enclave backpack or jetpack I'm using or the other Enclave one I have might match better. I might switch to the other one and try it for a little bit because they're both technically Enclave. And see, but it wastes materials doing that, but it should be fine. Let me see. Reminds me of a stream I saw where a guy was trying to make a dog eat with a spoon. I think he smells my chicken. I think that's what it is. Let me see. I know it might sound stupid, but does a Furious Explosive Demo Pepper Shaker do any good? I'm this type of raid with the right build and PA. I know for me, I usually prefer armor piercing over Furious. However, I'm using a bit more wait, let me see. Am I using Furious on my plasma gun? It kind of depends on the gun between Furious and it looks like I am using Furious on this one. So you know what? I think that would be good. I haven't really used the pepper shaker. I heard it's really good at breaking the plates on the snake and knocking it down. I think it would do good. If you make a good build with it, that should be a solid gun, honestly. I know that the two main guns I use for this boss as of right now is a default Elder's Mark and or my plasma caster. That's just 2-shot weapon speed. Other than that, I think the pepper shaker should do pretty good. Yeah, me and Atari can duo this one, honestly. But we could wait. Because, I mean, an extra guy is an extra guy. I mean, Darth Logan dies right off the bat and he was, oh, he might die. He might die. Okay, he should teleport over. Let me weaken him. I don't have the hardened receiver on this thing or anything like that, though. Furious Explosive, that's optimized and pinpointers. Honestly, though, for the raid, if you're playing with 4 people, and you make the 3-star unbreaking, polished might be better. Because I know I'm going to do polished on mine. Well, I mean, it shoots faster. It shoots faster than the gun what I'm planning on. But I use polished on my flamer, and that usually would break super fast. But like, you can get 200% to 235% weapon durability in here, and so polished kind of hits hard in the raid. I won't lie. It is kind of raid exclusive to use polished, though. You're not going to be able to use it on any other boss, because polished will start to degrade super fast. But in here, polished hits like a truck. Because pinpointers does do 20%, but polish does 60%. Oh, I died. I should have stopped shooting my gun and just stayed healing right there. If I'm not locked in on this fight, I will die. Sounds good. I might have to give it a try for sure. I'm trying to learn how to do these raids by watching as I returning level 195. I almost have a full PA build. Honestly, I recommend just coming into the raid even without a good full build. Because when you're doing the raid, you'll slowly start seeing what things there is you can test and start getting the materials to build, because the 4 stars are in here. And there's the Vulcan power armor as well. I met a guy last night that helped me do my first raid. He brought in some of his friends and my dad couldn't get back. Alright, let me see. Gonna get back for his game crashed and he couldn't join, so he showed me a glitch. Furious stacks and bullet storm stacks are pretty good for the Guardian Snake. I still haven't gotten my carry weight bonus on my power armor yet. It's driving me crazy. Where you can skip the drill and go straight to the snake. Yeah, if you're doing solo, the skip the drill to the snake is kind of great. There's an alternate strategy nobody talks about. If, say we get to the snake point, okay, say you have 2 PlayStations, you need 2 PlayStations or 2 PCs. You go to the snake boss fight, right? With your alternate account. What you do is you go in as a non-host on your main account. You go into the snake boss fight. The other account leaves the game. You finish the snake, it joins back, you join your other account, and then your other account will always be on the snake as long as you don't finish the snake with your other account. And so that'd be another loophole I don't see very many people talk about for permanently doing the snake if you have a second account. Because if I go in here with this character, and all my teammates come in to fight this robot, I leave the game on this character, they beat the robot, and then they join me again, and I go in, and it'll be a robot every time, or it'll be that phase every time. So, you could infinitely grind any of these phases if you do that. Even the second phase. For sure, I'll give it a go next time I hop in the game. I appreciate the help. I'm having fun watching. Looks easier than doing it myself. Oh my goodness, I'm stuttering. I will say I have grinded this, because I have only done, oh my goodness, my brain is not wanting to think right now. All I gotta say is I've suffered a lot, but I've been playing for like 30, or at least like last Friday or something, I did the raid for 33 hours straight without stopping. And so I'm getting quite used to like everything I need to do. Now if I mess up, it's just because I'm not paying attention. I'm fumbling around. But once you start catching on to like their spawn locations and like when you need to heal, it's pretty easy just to survive it, at least with the build I have. I mean, there's other ones where you don't have to pay attention as much, but I like where I'm at. But I have to stay locked in if I want to survive. Aegis. These are all my 4 stars. I'm gonna have to start selling stuff. Oh, I wanted to do my store today. I wanted to do the store.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
Got the right arm, the left arm, and the helmet for Vulcan power armor, so I combined it with my XO1. Okay. Okay, Atari's in here. I'm gonna click the button.
Alert! Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense system.
Unless Atari crashed right there, that would be absolutely horrible if he crashed. So basically, I got this power armor and this specific weapon. This is my vampire one with faster reload. I did do faster fire rate, but the reload I think helps. And that way I just stay alive while it hurts itself. If it'll ever aggro to me, is the only problem. It doesn't like to aggro to me. I think it knows it'll die if it aggroes to me. There we go. Anti-armor laser. Man, I just want the carry weight, want the calibrated shocks. I need it. And then I might switch to my Gauss pistol for this area too, just to get more ammo for it. There we go. Let's see, we got 2,000 fusion cells. We'll cut that in half. Store that. Now the question is, do I want to stay up and try to play for a crazy amount of time today? That's the real question. There is a lot of stuff I would like to do. I haven't really checked my dailies. I checked the shop. I want to check the shop one more time, actually. So we got the first couple new bundles in here. Yeah, it's just I don't see anything in here Enclave to me that I would want. I mean, there is the skin for the laser weapons. I mean, there is the Enclave kit. That would have been crazy if I didn't have that. I would have been buying that in a heartbeat, but I bought that off their website. Honestly, anything you can buy off their the Bethesda website that shows up in here is just kind of disappointing to me, because I could just buy it the other way. Let's see. Get down. This will give me boiled water. It kind of looks nice, though. Gives you hot boiled water. I mean, the other ones give me cleaned water. So I don't know if I'd want this, but it'd look cool in my Enclave base, actually. Having, like, a water tank. I think I will get it. I think I will get it. What about this ambulance? No, I don't want the ambulance. Feeding trough. No. Haunted porch set? No, thank you. Anything that offers like a the little Valentine's Day bear. I'm staying away from the plushies, actually. There is the weather stations. I kind of want to buy them all. Rusted silo. There is one thing I would have bought if I could have, and that is the giant radio station. There was like a Brotherhood bundle that gave you the satellite dish. I think I would have bought that if I could have. I technically have 5,000 atoms. I just haven't bought them yet. I definitely need to get that. I've literally had I literally have this PlayStation card that I have not scratched off yet on my desk for so long. I just need to scratch it off and get my items. I was planning on getting with it.
Low fuel, drilling suspended. Please add fuel to resume operation.
Oops. You might be thinking, why do you use a PlayStation card, not your bank card on PlayStation? Well, I do use my bank card sometimes. It's just sometimes buying the PlayStation card is fun, you know what I mean? You go to the store, gives you a reason to get out of the house. Just like how I like to buy the physical versions of games. I actually think I should buy the physical version of Res 9 or Requiem instead of the digital. I almost bought the digital. I almost tricked myself into it. You know what? I'll go there on the day it releases and I'll buy it. That's what I'll do. Hopefully it's in stock. If it's not, we might be a little late. I was thinking for streaming purposes, it'd be cool to get it as soon as possible, but I like the disc version of those games. I'm getting the disc. Although my library, I bought this library to put all my games on. It doesn't have enough space to fit another game on there. It does not have another space to fit another game on there. It is maxed out. And I've been buying some digital games recently, so like, that's kind of crazy. I know I was very disappointed when my my laptop didn't have a disc router, because I had Insane Aquarium on disc. I even have Skyrim on disc for computer. I think it's weird that PCs are fully digital now. I don't know why. I think that's just wrong. You know what was even worse? I bought the collector's edition of Forbidden, or what is it? Not Until Dawn, Zero Dawn. It's this Forbidden West. It's that bow game with Alloy and the robot dinosaurs. I bought the collector's edition of that. I opened up the metal steel case it came with, and there's no disc, just a coupon for the digital code of the game. Like, come on. Well, I mean, like, in the PS3 era, discs got scratched, but, like, PS4 and even PS5 games are very resistant to scratches. I could just start scratching the bottom of it, it's not going to scratch. It won't scratch.
Caution.
They make the discs a lot different. I know those PS2 games, though, oh my goodness, those things look hideous after a while. Oh my goodness. If I had my gun out, I would have gun-butted one. I got cooked. There was a few choices for me, but I was pretty much pickled there. Let's see. Let me see. I got that on one leg of my T45, 2 Violet Flux short to get calibrated on other leg. And basically everything else, and the jetpack attached, first power armor I'm building, still level 96, like I said. That's not bad. I'd be playing, but I'm at work currently. Do you have the golden Enclave General's uniform? I don't think I've even heard of that, actually. The Novak dinosaur is neat also. I've seen a couple still on cliff edges. There's that one Atlantic fog machine that makes your camp dark as night with fog. Will look great as an Enclave camp. Fits the lore. Yeah, the only reason I stopped buying games physically was because I'm afraid the games will CD scratches since PS2. Oh, you said since PS2 as well. I didn't see that part when it actually popped up. Okay. But yeah, PS2. Definitely they were very easy to scratch. I like collector's editions, BO1 Prestige Edition, Fallout 3 Lunchbox, and some other crazy expensive ones. They're fun to get. Yeah, the only collectors I have is the Black Ops 2 care package with the drone. I still have the drone up on my wall. My PS3 came with the original Black Ops. I didn't realize it had a DLC code in it. And I ended up figuring that out a year later, and I was like, oh, a free map. I'm going to play this new Zombies map. And that was good. What was the other collectors? Aloy's, you know, Forbidden West's collector. I wanted to get the Juggernog mini fridge. I didn't really care for the Black Ops 4 collectors. I think I might have just got 2 collectors, Forbidden West and the Black Ops 2 care package. I could have swore there was something else I got that was collectors, though. I don't know, not too many collector editions, like, impress me. I'd love a Ratchet and Clank one, but I have all the Ratchet and Clank stuff I can get my hands on. The care package was huge, though. I loved the Black Ops 2 care package. That was awesome getting that. That was probably the best collector's item that I've ever seen you could get your hands on, honestly. When I was younger, I stored all my games in it. That was fun. Now it's in the back corner of my room with my astronaut helmet that I barely wear. The collector, the 76 power armor helmet was just ridiculously big. I have no room for it. As much as I'd love to have one on a shelf. Yeah. Never threw away the boxes of the consoles either. I keep it for storage. Yeah, I still have my PS3 box, actually. What I do is, like, whenever I, like, move my consoles around, like, my PS4s are in their original PS4 boxes, but for filler, I put in, like, old shirts I wouldn't wear, so it's nice and safe and doesn't get shook around, so I just cram them full of, like, t-shirts and stuff like that. As the filler, anyways. Oh, Ataru died! Dang it, we would have won if I didn't die. I messed it up. I take full responsibility for that run. I mean, we also would have won if Ataru didn't die, but, like, he survived long enough that if I was alive, that, like, it would have been fine. Oh, your controller died? Oh, you know what that reminds me? Oh, my controller's been on dead for a while. Let me put mine on. Okay, I'm plugged in. I have the mini Nuka-Cola fridge, fake fridge that holds my main game. I play everything else in my basement. Wait. Play everything else in my basement in bins. Oh, I place everything else in basement in the bins. Still have an old Nintendo Switch systems, PS1, PS2 down there. Happens to the best, man. First time that's happened to me. Basically every single one of my PlayStations are still connected. because I have like a TV set up in my bedroom behind me for all of them, but right now at this setup, since my computer is down, I have my PS5 hooked up next to it. I only have one console at a time at this little setup, and it was like yeah, I still got all mine hooked up because I like to play. I play PS3 a lot actually, and then my older PlayStations I pop on those sometimes, but PS3 pretty much covers it for me. But there's a few games on PS2 that are pretty good, like that Sonic Tennis. Also the Sonic Hoverboard Racer one, Jack X, which you can play on PS3. I guess there is that. Basically the Crash Bandicoot story, all of those games and all the... Crash Bandicoot, Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter, I can play on PS3 because they did remakes and stuff. Or remasters. But, what was it? But PS2, the main games I'd go back on there is Digimon World Data Squad. That game holds up on PS2 better than most Pokemon games today with how good they are. I kid you not. Insane. There's 2 Crash Bandicoot games I can't play on PS3. It is Crash Bandicoot Mutant Over Mind and Mind Over Mutant. They're pretty much the exact same game. One you are the mutants, one you ride on their backs. That's like one of my favorite Crash Bandicoots. I wish they would have remade that one or something. Oh my goodness, that guy's not going to be able to defend. Everybody always thinks their Gauss minigun's good enough to defend, but you know what? There's 3 people here running for gas. It should be fine. All I saw from that was BRB. I didn't look at it in time, but alright, alright. Let's see. You snake in the grass! I should have just bolted to the other side, but I meant to go around the corner there, but he was coming way faster than I thought. And it's whatever. BRB gonna wash the car with my mom? Alright, alright. I was able to finish reading that. Which actually, a sentence that small, YouTube cut off the last 2 words for some reason. Yeah, my PS3 and PS5 hooked up because I can play PS4 games on my PS5. Wish I had an original PS3 or original flat PS3. It could play PS1, PS2 games. Slim, you can't. I had the Slim. That's the one thing Xbox has over PS. Yeah. That's why I'm upset, because my PS2 was given away, and I bought a new PS2, but that was the PS2 that doesn't have crossplay on it for like old PS1 games. And so I was just like, I bought it, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it wasn't even the one that played the PS1 games. Because I didn't want to hook up my PS1 again. I just wanted to have minimal consoles, so it would have been PS2, PS3, and 5.
Increased hostile presence detected.
I still got all my memory cards, though. Back in the day, what you used to do to duplicate and or trade or give stuff to people in the PS2 days was like, oh, yo, you don't have all of the stuff unlocked in that game? Here, copy my save file onto your memory card and you can have all the stuff. Those were the days. Imagine being able to copy your save nowadays. Like, you want some stuff in Fallout 76, you just copy someone's save and you're built up to them. Although 76 would be crazy for that, but I just mean, like, that used to be insane, being able to copy and paste saves. I know me and my cousin would do that. We would both be playing a game. He would finally beat the boss, or I'd finally beat the boss, and then we would copy the save over so we could get past it, because sometimes it was way too hard. One time I accidentally deleted the save because I was trolling and holding left on the controller, and then he randomly hit X hoping that it would say copy instead of delete, and we deleted our save, so I had to refight the boss. He beat it the first time, and then I ended up deleting the save, and then I had to beat it, and then I beat it, and then he copied it, and then we were both past that boss. It was the final boss in Jak and Daxter 3, that big one out there. I replayed the game recently. It was not as hard as I remember. Damn, man, now it's more work to put up to consoles instead of running them all on just one. Yeah. Didn't know that was a thing. I thought all PS2s played PS1 games. I think PS2 plays PS1. Not sure if I remember the game disc boxes had memory card holders. Let's see. But yeah, the old PS2 games had little memory card holders in them. That's right. I don't think this guy can really defend very well, though. Plus having to deal with having to deal with older controllers and mics that may not work. I think I prefer the PS4 controller and PS3 controller over the PS5 one, though. The PS5 one is so bulky. It's taken me a long time to get used to the PS5 controller, and I still feel like the joysticks aren't as accurate.
Low fuel, drilling suspended. Please add fuel to resume operation.
That guy is struggling on the first two enemies right there. That's crazy. But everybody that has the Gauss minigun always thinks they're good. I swear they do. The Gauss minigun's good, don't get me wrong, but they always think they're good because they have it. I swear. Or at least I think that it feels like they think they're good. That's just me projecting. I've heard they're gonna nerf the Gauss though. Honestly, I feel like a lot of the endgame weapons shouldn't be nerfed. If anything, they should be buffed. So like the Gauss weapon, Secret Service armor, I feel like the Secret Service armor needs a buff. Like some kind of like a full set gives you energy resistance or something. I don't know. And like the Secret Service Gauss weapons should be strong because they're endgame. But also like this plasma gun, I almost feel like that should be buffed because it's the one weapon you have to like actually work really hard to get, because the mods and stuff are random and you can't just learn how to craft things for it. So that should be a weapon that's strong too. I feel like the developers aren't thinking about the ability to obtain these as what they should be for strength. Because like they're like all of the guns that are like basic that you can just get right off the bat, a lot of those shouldn't be as powerful in a way. The end game stuff should be powerful. I don't know. I will say the Secret Service armor is what confuses me. I didn't melee. It confuses me the most because at the Secret Service armor you have to do the whole storyline, save up gold bullion just for it to not have a buff, like the easier to obtain engineer armor, civil engineer. Like civil engineer is way easier. Why does it get a buff for a full suit? Why doesn't the Secret Service get a buff? You know what I mean? The developers are just not thinking at all when they do this stuff. But one of the problems for nerfs is the supposed meta, because everybody tries to do it, and then it's gonna get things nerfed or whatever it is. I think it's really just the player's fault almost sometimes, because then everybody's just copy and pasting each other, and the developers want to see they want to see more use of everything in the game, I guess. At this point, might as well run Raider armor. But I feel like a lot of people focus too hard on using the best humanly, like, strongest one-tap stuff, but I don't worry about nerfs. They can nerf the gun all they want. I like the gun for what it is. And all the stuff that I choose to use is stuff I like to use, so nerf or not, I use it. Same thing with my Enclave flamethrower. They can nerf it all they want, I'll use it. It doesn't really matter to me. So honestly, updates where they nerf or buff stuff doesn't bother me whatsoever, actually. Unless they absolutely break the gun and it becomes unusable, but like, just because it doesn't one-tap a boss and now it takes a couple shots isn't really that crazy to me. It should have been nerfed then if that was the case. That's right, it's about having fun, yeah. Okay, let me go up. That's the opposite for me. I used to play as a kid, Metal Slug 3, and beat that game as a kid. Nowadays, I can't get past half the game because it has limited lives and it resets entirely. I've heard they're going to nerf the Gauss too. Yeah, it's going to get hit hard. PS3 controls were trash, constantly broke. PS4 has no battery life. Personally, the PS5 is my favorite. We have our own opinions, and yeah, the PS5 sticks are clunky. We'll have friends who put short sticks. I just feel like the controller's too wide. Honestly, if the controllers break or like have low battery life, that doesn't bother me at all. It's about how it feels in my hands, if anything, when I'm comparing these controllers. And that's why I say the PS5 one's the worst for at least Phil. But I have like, and I have big hands too. I just like the smaller one. I feel like PS3 nowadays is too small for me, but PS4 like was comfortable fitting in the hands. Wait, balance has never been a strong suit. You have full service and it just feels bland, and I die often in one taps from legendaries. I saw a vid of GMG solo the Snake PDS versus live game Snake in the same time, so not getting needed anytime soon. At this point, might as well use Raider armor nerf. That's right, it's about having fun. Okay.
Scan complete. Unauthorized. Command center compromised. System detects insufficient countermeasures. Pursuing emergency security protocols. Stand by.
At least I don't gotta worry about getting nerfs.
Shield generator online. Defensive measures restored.
They nerf it because people meta it and make it so the gun's one tap, and it makes it worse for people that wouldn't be doing that, and they're just using the gun naturally, because then it makes it so you have to do those crazy builds just to get the extra damage. That's the one negative side about them nerfing. Is it really only hurts the casual players when they nerf it. But it helps them in the fact that there isn't like the boss is dying in one shot and then there's just no experience for having a fun boss fight that's hard and challenging, and like you can actually fight it and get through the phases. It does help the regular player for that, but it hurts the regular player in like now they have to go further. They have to be really extreme in order to get the extra damage they need now. But the person that already had that build, it's not really going to affect them as much, other than now they can't one-tap. So that's why I kind of hate the nerfs for that, but I still don't think it's that horrible. I've heard rumors of them finally adding a full auto mod to the plasma caster. Will end up being meta, I assume. I want a flamer on it. I think a flamer on that would be crazy, but I did hear that they're going to potentially make it auto too. Has anyone had an issue with melee weapons breaking after 2 hits? Last couple of weeks my melee weapon keeps breaking after improved repair kits. My all rise 5, 6, 7 per hit keep breaking. I don't even use melee weapons, so I don't know. I also got the Dom Pedro. I kind of want to do the long-barreled pistol upgrade for the NCR. It actually looks funny.
Alert. Hostile breach detected. Lockdown initiated. Lockdown will persist until hostile presence is removed.
I died so fast. It was just confusing me. This guy's sitting here shooting everything with that. Well, the real problem was my tooth was hurting. I won't lie. I don't know, this guy's stressing me out. All of those crystals are one tap anyways. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a whiner sometimes, I know. But like, it's stressing me out that he's weakening all of them like that. It really is. I don't know, whenever I see someone using an LMG in the crystal step, I just know that half the crystals are going to get blown up or something weird's going to happen. Question about the raids, do you get more XP the further you go? Yes. Each phase gives you a heftier chunk. It's like 5k, 10k, 15k, 25k or something like that. Plus your intelligence with all the other buffs. You can get upwards of 300k for the snake if you maximize the double XP. Okay, I can't spectate this guy no more. Can't. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find something. This gives me the perfect chance to loss. Almost done. There we go. Feel much better now. At least for the time being, until I take another bite. Okay, let's see. Let's see. It's probably because of us distracting you. We gotta let you lock in. I mean, we got a Taru. I mean, oh my goodness. We got Lucas in here. He'll try hard. I just hate when I don't lock in, because then that means I don't want to just put the work on a Taru. Because if I die early, that means I'm just putting it on my teammates. Oh, I'm level 800. I just noticed. Yeah, but you get a decent chunk of more XP per each phase you increase to or go to. Death Claw's already out. You know what? This would be the perfect time for me to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, my cat thinks he's doing. Oh, did I forget to give him his thing? I think that's what it was. There we go. Has it been crazy since I've been gone? Has anything happened that I'd be screaming and freaking out about? Oh, there's one left for them. Okay. They seem to be doing good. Alright, alright. Decided to grab one of the random drinks I had in my fridge, and it's Rockstar Pure Zero Strawberry Peach. I don't know, it was $1, so it was just when I bought a few of them. What's funny is all these drinks I've been getting are getting wasted because I take a few sips and that's about it. Like, that's how much energy drinks affect me. Just a small, tiny, like, I kid you not, like 2 teaspoons, and I'm good for 33 hours of energy. That's why I don't usually like to touch energy drinks, because if I drink a whole energy drink, I probably wouldn't sleep for a week or something. I already got too much energy. Yep, that's Rockstar, alright. Oh, it was super nasty at first, but that's not bad. That's the USA special, yeah. Especially with the G Fuel having like 860 like milligrams of caffeine or whatever it has. I know it has a crazy amount. It's double the Monster Energy. Give me just a little spoon of that and I'll be fine. Come on, all I need is those calibrated shocks and I'm set. I have everything. I'll have everything. I think it is the very last item I need for this power armor. Yeah, well, I'm European, so I can't really judge you. Honestly, Ataru, let's just rock this. That other guy, he seems to die pretty soon in this fight. Hello? Okay, hold on. This gun. See, this pretty much does what my flamer does. Oh. But at range. Oh, I forgot. I need to heal at certain times. I'll be fine. Okay, why did it do it again? Okay, that's the part I need to focus on. I need to make sure my stims are working during that. What? Well, you know what? I can get my coffee that was just delivered. By the way, after first subscription, and don't do mistake I was done. Don't bulk all of your junk. Oh, yeah. If you just leave it in there, you're fine. Wait, let me see what you said. Don't bulk all your junk in the Tinker Bench for more space. It also bulks the junk you have in your scrap box. Oh, okay. I should have just read all of that before assuming. That's my bad. I do that a lot. Interesting. No, I just cracked open this energy drink. I got a surprise delivery of a caramel frappe from McDonald's. You know what that means? The energy drink is going to waste now. Now, hopefully it doesn't affect my tooth because coffee's bad on your teeth. If it does, I can just cry for a little bit. It'll be fine. On the inside. Ultrasight Terror Sword plan and another helmet. Oh my goodness. Oh my days. Oh, that is good. That is good. At least the raid was successful, but I feel like it died because I died so much. I was really locking in last night, I think. I remember really locking in. Yeah, I wasn't dying at all. At least maybe the crystal step, though. I always something ends up happening to me there. I just don't pay attention to my health bar. If this game made your screen glow red when you got low, I would know. I would know definitely. Darth Logan's gone. No. Every teammate's valuable. Even the ones that I don't like. I'm kidding. I'm messing. Darth was cool. Let me see. Who's that handsome wears skull mask and classic mercenary outfit? Is that one of the pictures on here? Let me look. Was it one of the photos of someone on here random? Let's see. Oops. Oh no, I think my game cooked. Uh-oh. Well, you weren't streaming last night. It makes sense. But for your communication, this is much better. It looks like my game crashed. We're gonna have to boot the stream back up. I'm so sorry. Unless did my controller die? Nope, we crashed. Crap. No, in the team? I gotta find him. I'll find him for you. Okay, we're gonna have to boot up a new stream here in 1 second. But anyways, I'm gonna shout out everyone from rank 1 to rank 24 and the XP for the stream. Because I just read it top to bottom anyways. So shout out to Lucas, Misquid, Soy, Darkside, Dylan, Zero Cool, Canned Milk, CJ, Wolf, Cryptic? I think I said that right. Danny, Aroni, Lewis, JCVA, Goad, P-Tech, ACM, Mr. Yummy Bear, Stizzy Pods, Yesy Yep, Hackjack, Atomic, Aru, Aaron Cern, and Jickle Tang. Okay. I'll be starting up a new stream here in about 30 seconds, right after this one goes down. I'll see you guys there. Hey, we lasted 4 hours this time. The game's a lot better today, I will say that. But this is the longest we've lasted in a while, doing raids of all things too. So yeah. Hey man, I'll go for now and I'll try to grind out a bit. I'll keep in check with the streams. Thank you, brother. Alright, see you guys all later. Well, in 30 seconds if you guys follow